welcome, welcome back to Dragons of War. Last time the party finally, without actually doing anything except for volley, got Vaco out of jail.
Actually, we did help.
Yeah.
We got him
I
souls.
No.
ran over for us to
No.
get that thing.
No.
Okay, so I didn't do anything. Okay,
No.
glad to know that. Thanks,
Okay,
jerk.
Hold on.
I'm
Jeez.
holding.
Vaughn helped.
Thank you.
Volley did give him opportunity to do it. But none of it was planned. Like, we'll do this, we'll do that. It just happened. So,
You will have to thank the me for that one.
yes.
Or I can just thank all the killing that occurred.
The party then escaped the jailhouse and escaped the city.
And then we left Christopher.
Unfortunately, Judson is not here, so Christopher will be silent, and no action can be done from him or to him.
Dang it!
He's taking another vow of silence.
With that,
It's not like that, damn it.
I'll go ahead and... Well, I'm trying to figure out what y'all are gonna do.
Alright, we're gonna start walking.
Well, no, duh, that's what you were doing before.
Wait, I can't do experiments on other people?
Only on yourself.
You back off.
I want to do experiments on other people.
You don't have that move anyway.
There isn't one for it.
Yes, to do experiments on yourself there is.
Yeah, I see that, but...
Yeah, you can't do... You have to do
I'm your
them on
tits,
yourself.
Dr. Frankenstein.
I think what he's saying is you have to hit level 10 to make Frankenstein.
Right, Franken volley.
You would think... Oh, God.
That might raise.
That would only improve the intelligence.
True.
So,
Okay, is there any possibility while I'm walking that I can lose intelligence?
lose intelligence?
Yes.
Not that I know of.
How do I lose intelligence?
You want to be stupider.
At what
More
point
stupid,
did you
yes.
become brain dead?
Well, at this point, he's got a severe speech impediment. If he goes much farther, I don't think he could put a coherent sentence together.
Great. Well... okay, so what's the plan here, folks? The entirety of the last time we were trying to get Vaco out of jail, and that's finally happened, but now what are you going to do about Lex?
Well,
Can I donate my intelligence?
No.
Donate it.
okay, back to the important issue of half-gnome idiot trying to take over the world. I really don't want to be ruled by a gnome.
I think
Isn't
no
Adam
one does.
trying to take control of the world?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've kind of. Did we forget to tell him that?
Oh,
Seem to.
yeah, we seem to have, not mentioned, some important facts about why we were in that town.
Yeah. Well, in my defense, I didn't share any either.
Well, we were actually trying to get the guards to help us.
For some odd reason, I could think that might be a stupid idea on your part, but keep going.
This is
I'll
what he can't
explain
remember what
later
town is
about
like.
that, but, there's a large group of, bandits that are being led by this, half-gnome, who is
Yeah,
trying
half.
to, resurrect an ancient culture and use their ancient technology to take over the world.
Where's my D20?
I don't know.
Cause I need to roll for something real quick.
I can just give you a number.
Attempt to do a handstand.
No.
He's gonna try and hit himself on the head.
Oh God.
No. That's not what I'm actually going for, but okay.
Athletics check.
Um,
He's trying to be a circus bear.
okay.
Well, I pause and tell you
I'm
to
trying to
look
find
at
my
the bear
D20.
trying to do a handstand.
Well, while he's looking for his character sheet,
Continue.
yes, continue.
And I really don't want the world ruled by a psychomaniac gnome who wants to just bring back some old culture thingy that died off.
I'd be fine with it.
Yo, Hunter, do I recognize
Should
any
be
of
under
this?
his rule.
History
Huh?
check, please.
Okay. Do I have any bonuses to history? Oh, I do.
And your intelligence. So,
Oh. Okay. So we're looking at like 8, so I guess I don't know anything.
not really. Kind of just about what he says is that's about all you get.
Okay.
I can't find my D20 for my life.
That's an important dice to have.
It is. I don't know where it went.
Well-
It's probably like in my junk or something.
Well, I can always give you the website that I use.
Sure, let me use that retarded website.
It's actually really
Hi,
cool.
kitty. Hey, kitty. Meow. I'm not talking to you, Andrew.
Good.
Okay.
Search.
With that,
Okay,
so
real quick, perception check for any scrap metal.
Okay. Go ahead.
20.
That's complete bullshit.
It is not. I will turn my camera on.
Y'all, I'm starting to suspect some bullshit rolls here, but you don't.
Oh,
you don't
I rolled a 7. Add 1, that's 8.
Well,
Oh,
not
I love a
you,
dice.
but like,
Bullshit, Morgan. Bullshit.
If you want me to call BS on that, I'll re-roll it.
no, that I get, but like, I've been listening to the recordings again when I'm editing them, and yeah, that's probability is highly unlikely.
Okay, last night with my D20, I rolled a 17, 20, and then a 19. I'm not lying. You can ask Philip.
You got max a lot, not just on your D20, on your damage rolls. You got lucky a lot.
That's not me. That is the dice roll that I'm getting.
I'm just saying.
I like the dice roll that I have.
20 looking for scrap metal, you don't find any.
Okay, there's absolutely no scrap metal here.
Yeah, you're in the middle of the woods.
Yay.
Alright, so what was... Okay, Brock Jones... Okay.
So let's just head down this path and come up with something to do until
think
we get strong enough to kill people.
Let's just head back to the fork.
I'm just gonna follow.
We should go to a mine. That's
Maybe
my
we'll find
personal
one on the
input.
way there. I think the best idea is go back to the fork and then head down the path we originally were going.
Oh, did you guys change paths?
Yeah, we did.
Alright.
Why?
I don't know. I keep going back and like, why did I agree to this?
Actually, I said to go left.
I
And then
rolled an
walked
18 to do a handstand.
Wow. Okay, you do a handstand. Cool. So, so besides going back to the fork and going the other way, what is the plan here?
Okay, I want to
I'm
find
just
a
gonna
mine.
say you're walking there
that.
while you're discussing this.
Okay, well, I really see that, I'm really questioning, like, what we're going to do. That's a lot of bandits, last we spoke to one of them.
Well, here's what I've been thinking.
Kill him.
The group now has increased to about 9 people. Plus
9.
9.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're forgetting my 2 guards.
Frick.
Which is
Plus,
funny because then you can take them and like change their armor.
Does anybody have an axe? Like a woodcutter's axe?
No.
I'm gonna say no.
Plus, we have 2 minions. If we can maybe just go, like, hide in the bushes and maybe...
Can I do a mating call?
Maybe ensnare some more people with however it is you got those guys?
Andrea, I'm actually starting to like where we're going with this.
Oh god.
Locate the camp again and lay ambushes for their groups they're sending out.
And then you just take control of a bunch of them. And then we attack.
That would be a very risky proposition, considering that I'd probably be burning through about 6 souls just to try and contain them well enough to get them to sign.
Worst comes to worst, XP.
I'd
Worst
rather
comes to worst, we die.
I'd rather try and ambush some of the bandits, whittle down their numbers.
Wait, if they're in the middle of the woods, why don't we just cut down some trees and lean the trees onto the camp?
Because camps
Well-
usually have ground around them cleared.
But there's tall trees.
And we could be spotted. Or
Guns.
Oh, we can cut down the tree.
Guns. Remember those bullets, those little holes that got poked in you?
But we have trees.
trees don't solve anything.
I'm really tempted to abuse a certain sin of betrayal right about now.
We lost them,
real
Matt.
quick. A voice pipes up from the back as y'all are chatting, and he goes, "Who is snoring?
Morgan.
Why? How? What?"
Vaughn got bored.
Well, your brother's speaking, so pipe up. Yes.
Devin, no one wants to look at your feet.
Wait, is his camera on? Really? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay then. A voice pipes up from the back and goes, why don't we join them?
Is that who I think it is?
I like that idea,
Well,
personally.
the last group of people I tried to join didn't really appreciate my murders and bloodthirsty way. Protecting the innocent.
Leedle.
Well,
These guys agree with your ways.
well, if he's
Talking?
gathering bandits, then we just pose as a group of mercenaries or bandits and we walk in and join. If nothing else, we learn exactly what's going on.
Well, that would work. For about few of you, because you look normal.
Leedle.
There's a couple of us who are not necessarily humanoid fully, and they may not appreciate that.
Okay, I have a quick
Mercenaries
question.
aren't always human.
Yeah, mercenaries are pretty much everything. I mean, I'm sure they
I'm
would
gonna
love to have
We'll
a
be trying to resurrect
vampire.
an ancient culture.
Can I build a muzzle and then put it on volley?
It'll take some time, and you need the materials.
I can make some from trees.
I like how he's not against the idea.
I mean, they're mercenaries. They don't exactly go humans only.
I'm talking about the bandits.
They
Yeah,
don't exactly
let's-
go humans only.
Yeah, bandits and
They go
mercenaries.
cannon fodder only.
Leedle.
So yeah, Logan's already a bandit, so
And we're all technically wanted by the law. If nothing else, we won't get in trouble.
What's the law?
Oh god.
My dear bear.
The law and the law.
I am
won.
not a deer bear.
I needed money because I had none. I fought the law and the law won.
The law never wins.
Always wins.
no, we kind of
Exhibit
proved
A,
that it
I am
doesn't.
not imprisoned. Exhibit B. Many dead guards left in prison.
Shh. Don't look at those
Exhibit
things.
G.
Well, think
don't
about
know.
it. Think about it. If we join them, we're gonna have a whole army between us and jail.
I had already mentioned it possibly joining them, but nobody seemed to like that until...
Why did you say that?
I said it early on. I was like, we could always join them.
All right.
It was before we started recording.
Oh.
I mean, it's just
I'm
an
going-
idea.
I'm going to look around me.
Okay.
I rolled a 17. What do I see?
Trees.
Anything else besides trees?
Some flowers, dirt,
Yay.
some buds.
Grab the flowers.
What kind of flowers?
Normal flowers. There's nothing special to them. There's nothing special going on.
What color flowers?
Yellow.
Anything else?
No.
Any other colors?
No.
All right. So I'm gonna start picking off flowers,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make a headband out of it.
Okay.
Sumadi,
Yes.
you know, it would look pretty bad for us if we attempt to join and very little armor spread out among us. I mean, I'd like to get some pretty nice pay and like.
Well, hold on now. Hold on.
All right.
I want to point this out. You have an alchemist who's not meant for battle in plate mail. If
That's sort of where I was going with this.
Because he needs to survive in battle.
Must we point out how many times has he died? I think like 3.
Actually, you can have the plate mail.
yeah, because think about it. If you join, you don't have to be anywhere near the front lines. You'll have plenty of cannon fodder for you to play with.
So, okay, so when he brings up me possibly giving my armor to him, I'm just be like, it's whatever. I'll take it off, give it to him.
Normally, I tend to like women stripping, not men. But go right ahead.
I'm not gonna comment. You know what? I'm not gonna comment.
In character.
But you just commented.
It's in character.
Oh, it's in character. You say that in character. Okay.
Yes.
You're Jack Harkness. You know that?
He is.
I'm gonna copy this directly from my character description. It's the last line. There. That's exactly what it says.
Including the emote.
Well, yeah, except it didn't do the whole smiley face deal. It stayed as an emote.
Okay. So. I mean, what are you?
We have to
So I just
find
want to
where they are.
like get all the plans out there real quick.
Join the bandits, or join the bandits. Or kill some of the bandits little by little.
Or we could just lead.
What do we have to do with bandits?
Or here's
Um,
a possibility. We keep going back down the other way. We don't let Vaco enter the town, let him hide out, and then we have to send a group of people who are possibly not wanted by these guys
We're all wanted.
and ask
We're all
Well,
wanted.
wanted.
in that particular town.
High five for Synchro.
you do sort of remember you guys showing your face at my jail cell?
Several
My face.
times.
Oh, well, never mind.
Some of D and Sienna only went once.
Yeah, but other people showed up multiple times. Artemis is missing, so is the bear. They both know what they look like. Vaughn came to talk to Artemis at least
The only
twice
person
that we
left is
recorded.
Christopher.
He talked with Vaco twice that we recorded. Everyone's been in jail. They know all your faces.
Except Christopher.
Yeah.
That's right. No,
Yeah.
he showed up with you.
He
And,
was there when I was arrested.
That's true, but he showed
Yeah.
up with Sienna and somebody.
No, we didn't.
He? Where was
No.
he then?
It was
No.
just us two.
He was like out. No, he was with Chris. No, he was
He was
with.
with Polly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he was in the alley.
Wow.
Yeah, but unfortunately our friend is silent and asleep right now, so... Maybe.
Damn him!
He's meditating in a dimensional room.
Alright, so I'm gonna pick up Vaughn,
Yes.
and I'm just gonna start walking.
You're gonna pick up the wrong Vaughn, and we're gonna continue this thing's conversation.
Well, I was saying you're like walking while you discussed.
Alright, so while we're walking, I'll pick up Vaco.
Oh, okay, there you go.
You picked
Pick
up
the wrong
Vaco.
Bonko, too, so we can keep going.
All I'm saying is we do have a head start on those guys, and there's
Hold on.
not necessarily.
Answer never got answered. Question never got answered.
What?
What have we had to deal with bandits again?
Okay, so Lex, I gave him the last name, can't remember it at the moment. I'll look it up later.
Luther.
No.
Ripcord.
Everyone asked that.
It's Ripcord.
Ripcore?
Yes.
Lex Ripcore, okay. He
Luxor?
he
I like.
Lex is trying to rebuild this ancient society, but to do so he needs people. So he's hiring bandits and mercenaries to join his side.
I'll do a history check as a retarded bear.
Okay. Minus intelligence.
Minus intelligence. Okay. I got a 10.
Nope, nothing. You just kind of
Okay, so what do I know about the history of where I am?
nothing
Absolutely.
really. Not because you rolled low, but because the history of the
Or probably
land
nowhere.
is vast, and I don't want to go into it.
But I rolled a history check.
Yeah, well, you don't know that much
Um.
anyway. You rolled a 10 on your history check.
You know, it's a
Okay,
land with
so-
towns and cities and people who hate me.
Yeah, I think everyone hates you.
Not necessarily.
I've got a couple of friends, people I think would consider my character friends.
Well, you have one, I think.
I'm gonna roll to see what type of trees are around us.
Okay.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, the trees.
What color are their bark?
Oh my god.
Brown.
Is there moss growing?
Maybe. I don't know.
Wait, oh crap! I don't have flint. I'm itemless now.
I have flint and steel.
Dang, we lost the kerosene.
Okay, so let's just. Do we know where this bandit camp is?
If we go back to where we were ambushed before, I think it was like he said.
You have a general understanding of where it might be, but you don't know exactly.
Do we know where?
You know what? Let's just start heading in the general direction back to where we think it would be.
Do we?
Once
What are we
there,
gonna do when we
we'll
get
deal
there?
with them.
What are we gonna do with them?
We're gonna join them.
Join.
We're gonna join.
Oh,
Bandits that we're trying to kill, we're gonna join.
you're
We're
a
not trying to kill
communist.
them. We're trying to kill their person they're paying, or that they're getting paid by.
What do you say, Vaco?
Logan.
You know, once we join, I mean, we might like the place. We might perhaps take over the place. You know, a group of bandits wouldn't be that bad to control.
Did we stumble upon any travelers?
Contract.
If you can get the entire bandit camp under your control, I will never question another one of your ideas.
He could. He could with contract.
Don't challenge him.
I mean, we just have to establish that we're authority, eliminate anybody who would question our authority,
You know,
and get them to sort of sign a nice contract.
if we find this gnome guy, it's gonna be really easy to take care of him.
How so?
Eh.
Well, we can just
Well,
put
he
him to
does
sleep
probably
and
does have incredibly high intelligence.
Yeah, Devin, don't
See?
say easy. It's never easy.
Or is it?
I burnt through 11 souls. No, 12. 11
Yeah.
or 12 souls just getting out of jail.
That wasn't easy though.
And so you think he's going to be any easier than
Let me
that?
explain this. Let me explain this. Jail was off the top of my head. I have been planning Lex from the beginning.
So yeah, he'll be easy. Well, you had those demons planned.
Everything you came across was planned. It just depends on how you came across it.
All right. Where?
Anything this was not easy.
And this is still chapter 1.
No, not the demons. In this campaign.
Oh, okay.
My legs start to get tired, so I start to roll.
Okay.
Please don't roll behind him, right?
The 7th ring of hell demon that we killed.
Well, yeah, I reformatted him.
Had an easy time with.
Yeah, I made him over level 3 now. Level 3rd ring of hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
You told us.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
I reformatted him.
Only you can prevent forest fires. So let's make a forest fire.
You don't have any
Alright.
kerosene.
I don't.
He is kerosene. Let's burn him.
So, do you
So we
guys
could-
want to attack the bandit camp, or let us try and deal with the leadership and any possible resistance that would be there?
It's whatever.
Let's try the joining
Devin.
thingy.
See.
2 XP.
Alright. 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and Matt, 2 XP. Yes.
Okay.
And continue. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna say you're at that fork in the road, and you're now kind of just walking.
At the time we started this was 9 p.m. What time is it now?
Oh yeah.
I gotta keep records on time.
I'd say
We started this whole session at 9, so
yeah, several hours. So I'd probably say 11, almost midnight, somewhere between 11. And
You
midnight.
know, we probably would have
So
stopped at that
11:45?
one village.
Oh, the village that's cleared out.
Yeah. Probably camped there for the night in one of the abandoned buildings.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll agree with that actually. But when
What do we
So-
find in this abandoned building?
Whoa, hold on there. What time would it be now? That's what matters.
well, if you all got up early, it'd probably be 8,
7?
7 or 8, because you'd be at the fork of the road by now.
Wait.
Skills are reset, so that's good.
So, are we in the town?
No, you just
At the
you
moment.
just
No,
rested
we're at the fork in the road after
Okay.
spending the night in the town.
Real quick,
Yeah.
when we wake up from the town, like in the town, I'm gonna go to where the blacksmith was, and
Wait,
I'm gonna see
hey,
if there's any scrap metal left over.
it hit 24 hours.
Anything
You
I can
reset
salvage.
personality.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon an imp.
You okay? Go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna say you do because you're just gonna keep rolling till you get it. And there's 1 scrap metal.
Okay. So I have 2 now. Okay, that's all I wanted to do.
Okay. And then say you're at the fork of the road.
Do we see any travelers?
No, I already rolled for that actually, and you don't.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna walk straight.
Where are you going? We can't go back that way, you know that.
I said straight. It's a fork in our road.
You're
Yeah.
basically going.
He's going
You're going down the
forward.
path that you didn't take before.
You said that. It's a fork in the road. I'm gonna go in the fork.
He's stepping off the
Oh.
path in between the 2 remaining paths.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue and go down the path we didn't go down.
Okay. Anyone else want to discuss anything?
Should we abandon the bear?
Sadly, that's a legitimate question.
I'm gonna follow somebody. I'm going to say we abandoned the bear.
And right there, for comedic relief, you see 16 me's raise their hand and say, "I abandoned."
Motion has been favored. Motion passed. Abandoning bear.
So unless the bear comes back, he's abandoned. Well, that was interesting.
So I'm just gonna be walking through the forest
Okay.
alongside. Keep that in mind.
Oh,
I'm in the forest, but along the path.
okay. If you
Oh.
say so. Anyone want to discuss anything while you keep walking? Besides abandoning the bear?
Nah.
Well,
Do I find anything in the forest?
no.
Fuck.
What are you looking
I-
for?
I just want random stuff.
Okay, then you find a rock.
What kind of rock?
Oh,
A rock.
Is it a round rock, a square rock?
where's my bottle of vodka?
It's a pink rock shooting rainbows out everywhere, and it's a precious religious artifact for the monk. Now destroy it before he finds out about it.
I'll allow
I'm
it.
gonna keep it.
Anyone
So what is this rock now? What is
Anyone
this?
want a sword with fire 1?
Oh, no.
You do
never
that
mind.
while walking? That's impressive.
Oh wait, so what is this rock? I have a rock.
It's a joke. Okay, so, hold on.
What's its damage?
D2.
Enough about the rock.
E0.
D57.
D42.
Oh.
Hike?
Okay,
D1.
are you gonna, Vaco, are you gonna do anything with the guards?
You know, it might be nice. The guard uniforms.
Yeah.
How battered are they after the fight?
Not too bad. A little bit, like...
Take one off and give it to me.
Devin, do you really want a mostly naked guard walking around?
Yes.
You've got clothes, but I took them with just their armor and weapons.
We probably should strip them of any insignia that's on them.
I mean...
They probably have clothes
what
on
you could
under
probably
that.
do is, like, modify... As you're walking, modify the uniform so they're your own.
Yeah, I was about to say that. We need to come up with some sort of insignia or something, just something simple that we can quickly modify stuff to on our armor and stuff so that we look like a group.
Or we could make it a rune.
Do I find anything?
Like our
in the
insignia
forest?
rune. And I just, like, inscribe it on everything.
Except, I'm sorry, I'd want high level runes, not low or medium.
Do I find anything in the forest?
No.
Come on out of this gigantic forest that we've been walking
You
through
find
for,
a
let's say, about
stick.
2 hours
You
now.
find a stick.
Alright, so I have a stick. How big is the stick?
It's a
You
stick.
know, I could do some pretty cool stuff with sticks.
That's true, actually. But you don't have that skill. It,
I don't have it.
it is a stick. I don't know, it's 1.5 feet long. It's a stick.
Is there vines?
No.
Fuck.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Devin,
Looking
just
for the bandits, I believe.
for now, start obscuring the marks on their armor, and we'll figure out something to do from there.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Just, like, scratch them out?
For now, yes.
I
I'm going to walk up to Vaughn and say, I just want to apologize for how I've been acting.
Oh. Oh. Now you want to.
Little
under a little
way for
stress,
the
and I feel I
stress
did not
heard
get
about.
I was under a little stress, and I feel I didn't give the best impression.
Oh.
A little
Cinderella's are always some of my
indiscretion can
favorites.
always be excused.
Cinderella's are always some of my favorites.
Don't get your hopes up, though.
Aye, aye, madam. Aye, aye.
Now I'm just gonna continue walking, ignoring him.
What's the next thing I find?
That's the first time I've ever seen a woman not to like to be called madam. Oh well.
Okay, so
Try master next.
perception check, please.
Do we add anything?
Perception, no.
Okay.
18.
16.
5.
15.
14.
18 gets it. You notice that the woods start
Standing.
yeah, they start spreading out a bit more. Like they're not as thick.
Okay.
So I'm still in the woods.
You're not with us.
Yes, I am. What are you saying?
We need to take a 10 to 15 minute break here.
Okay.
All things
Small.
we were slightly discussing exactly what to do.
No, I think we've made up our mind on that.
You're gonna at least join or fake join.
Step 1, no matter what path
Join.
we do, attempt to join them.
Well, as you notice that the forest have thinned out a good bit, the road changes slightly from a dirt path to almost cobbled street like. And yes,
Hunter, before we go much further, I'd like to get a bit better detail on my reputation.
I can't
Events or stuff. Go ahead.
I can't tell you that until you ask somebody that may know what your reputation is.
Artemis, what's my reputation?
Oh.
Nigga, you crack
He's
right.
been in the area.
You're
And guards, what's my reputation?
oh god. Okay, so Artemis goes, you're mental. All of you are.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay, you
bro,
got one thing
bro,
right
bro,
already.
whoa, bro.
Not
Hold on here.
all of us are crazy.
Yeah, I'm in this group. Hold on.
Bro.
That doesn't change
He
it any.
says, mocking you. We know each other well enough. We are not as crazy, but we still are crazy. At least we can
At least you
function
admit
in
that.
society.
Hey!
And then the two guards go, yeah, what he said.
Ah,
Coming from our escape from the last town.
so what feats have you heard about?
Well, let's put it this way. Your wanted sign has been in every single town I've walked in for the past, 3 years, maybe?
Damn.
Of course, the number gets higher. The bounty, it gets higher every time.
I mean, didn't think I'd manage to piss that many people off. Few nobles who'd escaped contracts, couple of wizards, alchemists.
Well, I had to
Roger,
beg you to stay away.
If anything has been like the past couple, I don't know, how long has our characters been traveling together?
I thought we'd recently met up at the inn.
I thought we had met up before
Yeah,
that.
because you kind of worked together at the inn.
Yeah, well, I thought that our characters were re-meeting up. Let me rephrase that.
Excluding me.
If I know you well enough, this does not surprise me.
Okay then.
I was just wanting to sort of know the reputation around my character, because if I'm trying to join the bandit group, I want to know what sort of reputation I'm bringing to the playing
Okay.
field.
So the so the path, the cobbled path, kind of turns slightly, and as you follow it, you open up to what used to still be forest, but has been clearly cleared out. And before you stands this, probably a cross between a fort and a large town. And it has high, both
That's a
wood,
lot.
stone, and iron walls, probably about 20 feet. Uh,
And this is a camp.
there are towers that are coming out of it, and you notice that it's built slightly into a large earth-like mound. Well, it surrounds this earth-like mound that is also built upon, where there's several tents and buildings and whatnot all around. And perception check real quick.
Okay. I
21.
Well, damn.
12.
How do you get a 21?
I get because I have a natural ability that gives me +1 to all perception checks.
Oh, okay.
16.
Well,
Must be today. 9.
I'm gonna say that anyone higher than 15 notices that there are more than several guards. There are guards walking along the walls. There are several guards in the towers that seem to be holding things. There are guards by the gate that's closed by you. And they do see you. They know you're there.
Hey guys.
Can we tell they're bandits?
They are all kind of dressed differently.
Okay, so they're
Did they
bandits.
spot me?
Guys, are you sure we want to do this? I mean,
Hey guys. I'm still waking up from my nap. Do you guys see anything? Because I'm blind.
yeah, lots and lots and lots of guards.
Like...
Like,
Guys,
if we say one wrong word, we're dead.
Oh, don't worry. I never say the wrong words.
Does.
You know?
Leedle, and I walk up to the gates.
No!
No.
Someone catch the bear.
No.
He'll be fine.
Adventure is a wonderful thing.
Approach the gates.
I don't want to do this. And I just follow.
Whoa. Woman,
Hannah,
hold
worst
on.
comes to worst, we can truly join and
Con
have
Man
a little fun
101.
with the surrounding area.
Con Man 101.
You than me.
Once again, Con Man 101. Straight faced. Poker face. Look calm, like you know what you're doing, even if you don't know what you're doing, which typically you don't know what you're doing.
Fine. Tries to look as calm as possible, but is incredibly nervous.
Are there any... You said there were guards at the gate?
Yes.
Okay. Let's think about how to properly word this.
I'm still saying leedle.
Oh, God.
How do we let Vaughn do all the talking?
I'm still saying leedle. Do the guards hear my leedling?
You're not that close right now.
I walked up to the gate.
You're still walking. We were a ways off looking at this place.
Oh.
Let's just let Vaughn do all the talking. He'll think of something.
Vaughn, you need to really sell our services, but don't oversell it.
Don't oversell it.
All over.
They
Mercenary
will
here, right?
ask for proof that we can work for them. They'll probably give us a task or something, and I don't want to have to do something too ridiculously stressful. I mean, I just got out of jail, and I'm wanting to do some stress relief, not something stressful.
So, Artemis,
Yeah.
In other words, he's asking me to not cause the incident at the mansion
Oh
again,
god.
correct?
So how are we planning this?
Well, we're going to say the right words this time.
Yes. So you and me, or just you?
It's gonna require both of
That's what
us.
I thought. Okay. Uh, what are we saying?
The usual? Play it by ear?
As always.
I'm not liking the sound of this.
Flying by the seat of my pants.
Life is fun when you take it to the fullest, guys.
Snafu.
Alright, so how far away am I from the group when they reach the gates?
Ooh, I thought you were walking with the group.
Oh, okay.
Can somebody... Elf, somebody... When are we building a muzzle for that? For him?
It doesn't bother me.
Somebody please, can you please?
Unlike what he was yesterday.
Give me the materials, maybe.
Well, you have 2 scrap metal.
I mean, yesterday he was ticked off to mess. Now he's okay with anything.
You get used to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper in Vaughn's ear. Doesn't always occur like this.
So, you ready to start, Artemis?
Let's go.
Alright, so we're gonna walk up to the gate.
The figures in the towers, they seem to follow you with what looks to be staffs of some kind, and they're following your movements very closely.
Ooh.
And the guards on the walls, they have bows and they're aiming down at you ready. And there's 2 guards at the gate, and they halt you about 20 feet from the actual gates. But they say nothing.
I'm gonna start doing the Macarena.
Okay.
Suddenly this is going to become a lot harder.
Oh, I know what to do. Dimensional door, shove them in it, lock it.
I can't lock yet.
No. You can lock it. It has a lock on it.
Oh. No, dear God, no. It's my bedroom, dude. I'm not telling how it would be like in the end. If I had the storage room, if I was able to create like a storage room kind of space, think about that. But, not happening. Don't worry, we'll figure out something. Maybe we can use
Maybe you
them.
can press the dissertation, him can't speak.
That's changing physical. That's
Well,
not...
Make him
Or
think he
sound.
can't speak. Or make him think he's paralyzed.
I'll come up with something.
I'm gonna start like dancing and squeezing my nips like I'm shooting lasers out of them.
Oh my gosh.
I'm making pew pew sounds as I do so.
Are we gonna deal
Hey,
with him now or
guards.
later?
Hey, guards, you lower your weapons. We're not here for anything violent.
They say nothing. They just kind of look at each other, and then back at the bear.
Everybody's gotta have a jester. Got a squire, now I guess I got my jester.
Sounds like you've always had a jester. Alrighty then.
goes,
The bear needs to
uh,
go.
Artemis goes, I apologize. The bear has had too many hits to the noggin, if you know what I mean. And he wasn't born all that boy either.
Now I'm gonna start doing the running man.
However, I hate to ruin the moment here. He is a good dancer.
Admittedly so.
That I did not know.
Neither-
However, we want to talk to someone important.
Lex. was the name, if you don't remember.
Talk about actual names later. The feeling is not here.
One of the guards goes, "Who are you?"
The name's Vaughn. You might have heard of me.
"I'm at your caravan."
No.
Oh, the caravan? Well, let's just say there's a lot of familiar faces in the crowd, and a lot of non-familiar faces, and a lot of idiots. However, we get a job done, we get a jump
He
fast.
holds up his hand to stop you. "I don't care. What's your name?"
Vaughn, I told you once before.
"The caravan."
Caravan. Raven dance.
"Never heard of you."
Oh, really? So sad. You never seen this emblem before? I show an emblem of like a raven holding a, I don't know. It appears to be a,
Orange.
A sword.
yeah, what appears to be a small rapier around both of his claws.
Onimus covers it up slightly and goes, "You haven't heard of us because we like it that way."
You've heard of, we all know what mercenaries are, but you've of course heard of the, those few mercenaries that like to, take care of the shady business and don't really talk about things much, don't you?
Don't forget to use my reputation.
I mean, you've got a con man, a thief, and a mass murderer. So,
Character just sort of smiles and chuckles a bit.
Devin.
honestly, we're doing what we always do, and are looking for some money, if you don't mind. You guys look like you'd be offering the business.
So, which one of you? He kind of holds his hand up to his head, and he goes to the side of his head and goes, "So, which one of you summon the imp, and which one summon the minion?"
Smart guy. Cheetah over there.
I'm
Girl.
not a cheetah.
Whatever. The girl over there summoned the imp.
I'm gonna start doing the worm.
And what's the minion? Who summoned the minion?
Yo.
The minion Vatos.
Who?
Mass murderer.
Oh, and Baco over there summoned the minion. Which who?
Reaction to my name.
He gives no reaction, but he holds his hand up to his head again, to the side of his head. And he goes,
Listen check.
"Okay, go ahead."
Yeah, that's a little more what I'm talking about. Don't I have a plus bonus to
It's
that?
a check. Yeah, you get a bonus to it, I think.
Ah ha ha. It's a 2. 18.
Ooh, nice. You don't actually hear anything though.
Oh darn. Oh, I thought since he had his hand up to his face,
It's
you know.
possible, but I mean, you'd have to roll.
How about anything else I'm hearing around?
I'm gonna stand up and start moonwalking.
Okay. You hear some shuffling among the guards, and you actually hear commotion on the other side. Not like people running around afraid. They're just like the hustle and bustle of a town.
Doesn't sound like they're. Using empathy and what I'm hearing, do I hear any intents to kill us?
You get a range of emotions. For the guard that's talking to you, he's bored. He's also just kind of doing what he's told. But you hear a sound of like metal scraping against metal very quickly, and he goes, "They're not allowed in." The minion and the imp.
The minion and the imp, but everybody else is.
Kill him for
Yes.
souls.
And before you can say anything, you hear this noise. One moment. Hold on.
Shotgun.
And both the minion and the imp, their heads just kind of explode and then fine mist of blood, and they're gone.
Could I at least just like,
Does any of the blood splatter on me?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I just kind of look down, like wipe it off on my finger, look at it for a second, and then wipe it off on my pants.
And the two guards, they kind of step aside, and the gate slowly swings open and allows you entrance.
That was rude.
could have worked
Ignore it.
us.
I'm gonna start moonwalking through the gate.
Okay then.
Okay.
Is there a guard directing us into some certain location?
No, not necessarily. As you walk in, you see, well, you know what? Perception checks all around. Roll, you know what? Everyone roll 2 perception checks.
16.
And then type them in the chat for me, will you? Please.
I'm not
116,
joking. I am not.
17.
I am not. I can show you. I got a 20 on the second one.
You happy now?
Maybe. Okay, one moment. Now, let's see. Okay. 18, 16, 15, 18, 21, 16, 17, 5, 10, 14, 16, and 17. So, okay, so there's several things to describe to you, and I'm going to allow you to pick which one first. You have the general layout of what you see, the buildings, 3 different groups of people, general populace, and that's it. So, what do you want first?
What would the... Oh, give me the general surroundings. That's what I'd look at first.
You walk in, and you... For a good bit, there's this area seems to have been cleared of buildings and whatnot so that people will see you. But beyond that, there seems to be like a half wall surrounding this area, so you can kind of a chest high wall. It's almost like barricades. But
Okay.
you can see untold amounts of people going through and past all that.
Can't tell anything what they're
They
doing?
just seem to be doing general stuff. It's just like a busy town.
So they're pretty much ignoring the low barricade as if it's just part of normal day, everyday life. Okay.
Okay. Is that the... Wait, that was...
That's the
one.
first thing. Yeah, what's the second one?
There's several things, dude.
Just keep going down the
Okay,
list.
so you also see that there are a few tents here and there, but most of them are actually full-fledged buildings. This is not like a camp or forts anymore. Like full-fledged stone and metal buildings. So these things are built to last. Some are just one story. Some are no bigger than probably a 20-foot room by itself. But some of them are like pretty big. Like you can see off in the distance, there's probably a 3-story building, and a few 2-story buildings. Let's see, what else was there? You see, So okay, there's 3 groups of people. I'm gonna ask which one you want to see first. You see, what appear to be like the general bandit kind of design. They very leather fur work. There appears to be a very large figure walking through your field of view, and then you also see a very well armored unit of soldiers just kind of milling about by a house. Which one do you want to describe most first?
The soldiers.
They're adorned in what appears to be a cross between like centurion armor and plate mail, and it's all all adorned in black and gold, mainly with gold lining. Their helmets even include like golden masks to cover their face, and they're all the same except for one guy who seems to have a plume on his helmet that's bright red. But they seem to be holding very finely made, finely built weaponry, swords. You also see they're carrying spears, and you actually see one of them holding some kind of club that you don't quite recognize. That seems to be some kind of exotic weapon.
What about the big guy?
Intelligence check on
Go
the
ahead.
weapon. 6.
Nope.
Describe the big guy.
The big guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. I'm looking for my weapons here. Okay, so this big guy is not human at all. Actually, he's a Drakian. He's freakishly big. Like Drakians maybe get 6'3" max. This guy's almost hitting 8. He's bare chested, and he has several scars running across his scales. But from his waist down, he appears to be wearing leather and chain skirt, and set.
So he's a cross-dresser.
No, like he's a berserker. And he's incredibly muscular. He could probably lift volley without breaking a sweat. He could bench press volley for his morning workout. And he's following what appears to be a very tiny tigress. She's maybe 4 foot tall.
So there's another tigress in town.
But he's following her.
Yeah, more than just you exist.
He's following her around, and she's just kind of. She apparently is walking by to go somewhere.
Any chance I can get a little bit more description on her? Like, can I tell what class she is or anything like that?
She appears to. I can't tell you what class she is if she is a class, but she appears to be wearing a very revealing like leather outfit. Not like very provocative, but like to her ankle leather skirt that's slightly slit up the side, and like a leather bra, and that's about it.
Oh.
So Artemis, I found number 2.
Mambo number.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say, hey!
Yeah,
Tiger lady!
yeah. She doesn't even. She glances your way and doesn't pay you any attention. Just keeps walking.
And I'm gonna run after her.
No, you aren't.
She's not there.
Staying right here.
What are you doing to keep him there?
Well,
Charm him, please.
not yet. This is gonna sound really weird. Don't stay with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna look like I'm a little faded.
Okay.
Right? At the same time, he's gonna think he's walking forwards, but he's actually seeing kind of like a mirage effect where he's kind of like you're running on a treadmill, in other words.
Cool.
But I'm gonna look faded when it happened.
What? So now
So you didn't go anywhere.
So I'm just running aimlessly at this point.
Yes, you're running and standing still.
What? Okay, I just stop. And then I lay down and I roll.
Well, you're rolling in place.
Well, no, I'm off the treadmill.
And when he went off and that magic seemed to go away, I looked normal again.
Okay.
I say to the group, I think we should take a break today. Since the last week or so has been kind of chaotic.
Yeah. Let's try not to cause any more problems.
Speaking of that, Vaughn, come with me.
Yes,
I think we
sir.
still have I think we still have business to take care of first.
We'll do that later.
It doesn't look like they're gonna kill us for being in here. We're supposed to look like a mercenary
today.
group.
I just get a bad feeling.
Oh, do we see like an executive higher up office in this whole place?
No, but you do seem to find almost like a post-it board, like directly if you left the area that's barricaded, it's directly in front of you, and there appears to be like a roughly sketched map there.
Well, I'll walk over and examine it.
There's a hand scroll note saying newbies, fresh meat here, and points to a building.
I want to find a blacksmith.
I'm going with Vaco.
Okay. Well, you can't really tell if there's a blacksmith or not on the map. It just gives like a general layout.
Does it look like there's an inn? Does this actually look like an actual
For
town?
the layout, it's built like a town, yeah.
Like,
No,
and
it doesn't
everything?
say what the buildings are. It just kind of like gives you the shape that they're there.
I'm gonna walk up to someone and ask them if they know where a smithy is.
He goes, "Oh, you want to go see Richtofen? He's that way," and he points off in the direction.
Okay.
So now we got two different groups here. What's going on?
Oh,
I'm going to the blacksmith with Vaughn.
yeah, we're headed that
the rest
way.
of you are sticking together?
I've got some shenanigans
God.
planned.
Please no.
No, it's not gonna get us in trouble. Well, it shouldn't at least. If we do it right, we won't get in trouble.
No explosions, please.
There's not gonna be explosions.
Just disappearing items.
I'm gonna go follow that Tiger's lady.
She's gone. You don't see her anymore.
I'm just gonna start breakdancing.
Okay.
Reactions.
People are looking at you, but they don't really do much else.
Okay.
Start heading to where the map pointed to.
Okay.
I mean, we might as well get our introduction to the place. See what we can do to get in. And see who I have to yell at for blowing a soul out of existence.
Blowing a soul out of existence. Oh.
Killing our minion, or like his minion, my amp. Anything, you guys just let us kill.
Okay.
All they had to do was ask, and I would have dealt with my own minion.
Hey, is Artie with me or is Artie with Vaco?
Oh, that's a
Keep Artie with Vaco, in other words.
that's a good question. Hold on, let me check. He's with you.
I think it's one more day,
Yeah,
Hunter.
at the end of this day, it's done.
Yeah, just before midnight.
What happened?
By the way, are you going to tell Sienna anything about this? I've been wondering that.
I'm going to leave it out for now, because there's something I'm wanting to do to a certain monk as well.
Okay.
With
Wait, what happens in one more day?
The contract is broken and he becomes bound to me.
Oh shoot. I don't know that though, but keep going. Oh, by the way, what time is it?
I'd probably say noon-ish.
All right.
Uh,
Sorry for asking,
yeah,
but you
no,
know
I get
why.
it. There is. So let's go with Vaco and them first. It's not that far. It's probably like 2 or 3 buildings down. And there's a sign that says "Fresh meat, newbies here." And it's an open door. Actually, doesn't really have a door. It's just kind of like an opening. And it's well built wooden building. Strong sturdy wood. And there's a guy kind of sitting at a strong big table with lots of sheets of paper and quills and whatnot, and he's writing stuff down, and he's checking sheets every once in a while.
By the way, Hunter, I gave the 2 guards names, Anu and Rand.
Anu.
They need
Okay.
names.
I suspect they're following you as well.
Yeah, they are. Walk up to the guy, see if he says anything or reacts to as we
He
walk
glances up, stops for a second, looks back down, keeps writing, and goes, "Name?"
Vaco.
"Your caravan."
The
Raven dance.
Raven Dance.
He pulls out a sheet, writes down the caravan's name, says, "Members, amount."
Was it 9?
7, because the minions made 9, I thought.
No,
no,
nine.
the minions made 11, yeah.
9.
9.
He writes it down and he pulls out 9 sheets of paper from a folder, and he hands them to you, and they're all copies of the same thing, but it's just basically, fill these out, hand them back to me by the end of the day, and he goes back to working. And it's basically like a name, last name, talents, strengths, weaknesses, what you can do for the group, what do you usually do in your caravan, things like that.
Take the papers, and 2 of them to the prison guards and tell them fill them out.
So they go over to a wall where there's a kind of built-in shelf like a desk with ink and quills, and they start filling it out.
Hand one over to Sienna. Hand one over to Christopher. Hand one out to everybody who's here. Let's just do that. And
You might
we all
need to
start
fill it out
filling
for
them out.
Holly.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
might wanna...
except Volley. I don't hand Volley one.
Why don't I get a paper?
Because we're being very nice and filling it out for you.
Well, I want to fill it out.
Here, I'll let you put, I'll let you sign it.
I don't even know how to write.
You can sign it with your claw. I'll show you how.
I'll
I
rip
have-
the paper.
No. We aren't putting your claw in the paper. I have him dip his claw into the ink. And then just wipe your claw along the bottom of the piece of paper.
I do as Rocco says, and then I'm like, oh, if I could do that, and I put it on his face.
Wow, okay.
Reflex dodge.
Roll.
Please tell me a 14 makes it.
Sure, why not?
But yeah, we fill them out. Weaknesses? What weaknesses? Strengths? Killing people. Party use? killing
So
people.
yeah,
And reviving. Don't forget reviving.
yeah. So you can just
White Knight.
yeah, you can just kind of fill it out yourselves, and fill it out for everyone else as well. There's no rules saying that you can't fill it out for other people. And while that's going on, we're gonna move over to Semity and Vaughn, anonymous.
Okay. So before we reach the blacksmith, I'm gonna stop Vaughn and Artemis and say to Vaughn, when I give you the signal and I like gesture like I'm scratching the side of my head, switch the box and something.
Okay, you gotta listen with me on this. Don't tell the rest of the party. Already knows about this because of what happened last time. But my physical body isn't actually here right now.
That's nice.
Yes. Yeah, see, last time that kind of ended up being very big of a problem, so, I think I'm doing a pretty good job of making it look like I'm here.
Wait, what are you
but
using to do that?
Wait, what?
kind of like, I don't know exactly. But I have a hood over my head the whole time. So that, like, you can't ever tell, like a hood and a cloth over my face, so you can't ever see
Where
my
are you
face.
actually at?
Oh, I'm watching from the trees.
So,
Hmm?
so
In other words, I'm fine. But, yeah, I can do the whole teleporty thing as long as I can see it.
yeah, that's a problem. I need you here
Why do you need me here?
because you have to be able to see inside this building.
That is a problem, isn't it? You see, I didn't really want to go into the building because of what happened last time.
What happened last time?
Well...
Let's just say he has reason not to want to be inside.
I'll be right back.
He was almost the banged neighbor girl.
Let's just say conflict arises when necessary. Well, besides, get a master thief next to you. But if you need me that bad, huh?
I had to talk to my mom real quick.
Oh, okay. You got a master thief next to you, and if you need me that bad, I'll come in. But
Well, need someone that can steal something from right in front of someone else.
that would qualify as me.
Yeah.
Should have given me the good warn up before coming into this place. I was supposed to stay away from the building, so that way, worst case scenario, if something bad went down, we'd all be alright. It's like a backup plan. Apparently nothing bad's happened yet, and it looks like it's pretty easy to get out, so I guess I'll make my way inside. Stay right here in front of the store.
Okay.
That being said, I am making my way in there.
How? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm walking him through the front gate. Why not?
They stop you?
Hey, guards. Mind letting me
Well,
in?
you didn't have you had your hood up before, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
Before, so they didn't see your face.
Yeah, they didn't see my face, so I look like someone different. 'Cause now I have my head down.
Yeah. So they don't know who you are.
You see, with a group. I got a little far behind because of certain reasons I had to, dispose of a few bodies. But anyhow, Raven Dance. You should recognize the name probably. They should have walked already in here. You mind? I'd like to meet up with them.
The guard kind of looks at you. And,
This emblem should look familiar.
do you hold up the emblem?
Yes.
He's kind of wary about it. But he allows you in.
Okay. Can I successfully make my way all the way to Devon then?
Sure, why not?
Alright, then the illusion's gone. I look right at somebody and it's like, way to screw my plan.
Sorry.
Alright, if this whole place goes to hell, I'm blaming it on you.
That's fine.
I don't think it'll be his fault if it goes to hell this day.
And Artie, I'll try not to cause the same scene that happened last time. Can't help but get it carried away every once in a while.
Uh, yeah, no, that's what he does. He sighs.
Okay, so we're gonna continue walking to the blacksmith, and I just tell him to have his door ready.
You want the door ready?
Yes.
Give me just a second. I gotta think about how to do this. Alright.
Yeah.
I open up the door, but I keep it camouflaged using prestidigitation.
Can you still see inside it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I need you to be able to see inside the blacksmith and that door. Or do
Sure
you have
thing.
do you have to have the two items in your sight at the same time?
Yes.
Well, as long as... Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say if I stood side by side where I can glance either direction and see it, then yes. Am I correct about that?
I'm just gonna say.
In other words, if I was staying in a room and I were to look at an object to my right, I can move it to swap it with an object that's to my left. As long as I can glance over to see it. It doesn't have to be complete vaguely
Sure,
there,
why not?
correct? I mean, that made sense to me.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk into the blacksmith and walk up to the blacksmith, obviously, and say, "Excuse me, do you have a crate, box, whatever, of scrap metal?"
Actually, you hear banging from like a forge, like that's behind the building,
So he's out there.
and there's what appears to be a drunken dwarf on the counter, and he goes, "What?"
Scrap metal. Do you have any?
Yeah, we got. He vomits over the
Alright.
counter and it splatters across your feet. And he
Okay.
wipes his mouth. And he goes, "Yeah, we got that over there."
Hey, you alright there? Hey, look into my eyes real fast. You alright?
His eyes are kind of like
Wink,
fading
wink,
in
wink.
and out, and he's blinking a lot. And he's not maintaining contact, and he's kind of cross-eyed a little. But he points over. There's a very large crate. And he points. He goes, "Yeah, that's the scrap bin there."
How much is it?
He slumps back on the table. Yeah,
Are you saying we can have it?
yeah. Where's your insignia?
Right here. Show him the emblem.
No. He's just patting the table, trying to think of what he's trying to think of.
Oh, that thing boss had.
And he goes, the workman's insignia.
Workman's
Yeah.
insignia? Yeah, I remember I showed it to you a minute ago.
No. Not.
No, not that one. You already asked for the emblem, and I've already shown you the insignia. I've shown you both.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
No, you did.
You did the same thing both times. You said no to either one of them.
No, you did.
Why am I trying to do this conversation with the drunk guy? Of course I have.
Look. Hey,
Okay, I'm looking.
you're new.
No. Been here a while.
He just kind of looks off in the distance for a second. Yeah, give me a second. He reaches out of the counter. And he grabs a bottle. His face is all red, his nose is really big, and he he bottoms up the bottle. He swallows it whole. He slams.
Is your memory helping you
He
now?
slams the bottle down on the counter and goes, "Look, you'll know. I'll tell you. Get the workman's insignia and put in the order form, and we get it done."
Or you can remember that I've already shown it to you, you hand me the materials, and both of us can get done with our jobs.
And he leans over. And he goes, "Roy, Roy." And after a few moments, the banging from the back stops, and an orc comes out. And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Deal with him." And he puts his head back down. And he goes, "What you need?"
Somebody, that's your turn.
What? Oh, I was looking to get the scrap metal you have over there.
Okay, got the workman's insignia?
We showed it to your assistant here.
No, he's my boss.
Oh, your boss.
Oh, your boss. Wow.
Yeah, he's a drunken idiot, but he can sure as hell make some metal. Tell you what. Anyway, let me just show me the insignia and get you fill out the forms.
I show him a scrap piece of paper, like a paper that's been ripped up, with a small, like, instances of an insignia that could have been there.
And
I said, your boss got a little drunk.
he goes, "Oh, well, that sucks. You should probably just go get that replaced."
I guess we'll just have to do just that.
Okay.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah. See ya. And he
Alright.
he kind of rubs his hands on his leather apron and then saunters back into the back.
Do it now.
Got it. I take, without him really noticing anything, the box gets replaced with another box that was in the room.
Oh, in your room.
Yeah, in my room.
I was like, replacing it with another box in the blacksmith doesn't help at all.
So, what did you replace it with exactly?
It's another
Where'd
crate.
you get the crate?
Oh, I've had the crate.
Room.
Yeah.
Yeah, the room has a desk, a chair, a dresser, and a bed.
Obviously, you don't remember what we went through last time. There's a crate in there. At least unless my inventory is wrong, it says crate, but...
The box.
Yeah, which you gave to the beggar queen.
I said box and crate. Where'd I get the crate from?
Because we were calling it crate, but you gave that to the beggar
Oh.
queen. Oh,
I
I
guess...
guess you replace it with a marionette because otherwise you do nothing with it at all.
You can replace it with the marionette, and then make it look like the box.
Well, haha. Why don't we do just that? We replace it with a marionette, augmenting the hyperkinetic position reverser in order to make it look like as if it was the box. Because he said you can transmagnimate objects,
Slightly.
characteristics, upon
Slightly.
slightly, but at least it looks like a box.
Turn it into like a small box and then
Yeah,
using prestidigitation make it look like a bigger one.
yeah, that kind of mess. In the very end, it looks like it.
I'll allow it.
Inside the room is gone, and we're out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, if we get caught by this, I'm killing you. If I got my feelings, we kind of are. By the way, Artemis, did you steal anything while you were in there?
He goes, wasn't.
Did you give me some throwing knives and some throwing needles? I've been out.
He kind of looks like he's looking a little shady. Like I forgot.
You forgot. You
didn't
forgot.
tell
You're-
me, okay?
You're a thief, and you forgot to steal.
I'm not a kleptomaniac. Besides, I
Okay,
didn't
I'll give
even
you some
see
credit on
anything
that
to
end.
take.
There was plenty of metal.
Just
We could have done something with that.
Okay, I need to see how much we got.
Let's get to a safer spot first. Let's meet up
Yeah.
with the rest of the gang. It's not going anywhere.
All right. Um, where should we go?
Probably towards that building they were headed towards last time.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Speaking of which, where are we?
That's also a good question.
Well, if you just go back the way you
Uh,
came from, you'll probably see it.
Yeah. That's probably a good idea.
All right.
Well, by the time you get back, I'm gonna say most of the forms have been filled out.
I'm collecting the forms up as they get filled out.
Okay.
What's the forms?
Uh, looks like they're getting a roll call for each caravan's members.
Why would they need that?
Know what we're good for?
And know how to get rid of
Why
us.
did they need that?
To know what jobs to send us on.
Yeah, but this doesn't seem right. Don't you think this whole situation seems a little too shady?
They're bandits. What do you expect?
No, shady even for bandits.
I
No.
kind of like pulled one over to the side a little bit. There was a guy trying to take over the world. What more shady do you think?
Yeah, but guy who's trying to take over the world's got good adequate in business.
I said he was crazy. Didn't say he was bad at business. Okay, so as you gather all the papers, and you hand it to him, he gets an envelope, slides all the papers in. First of all, he looks through them, double checks everything, make sure they're all good, puts them all in an envelope, seals it up, goes insignia.
Insignia.
Insignia. You mean this thing? And I show him the teared up piece of paper again.
The Raven Dance.
I gotta run in with a drunk at a
The
forge.
Raven Dance insignia.
Oh, you mean that? Hey, hand me a piece of cloth. I quietly say that. He doesn't hear that. Somebody gonna hand me a piece of cloth?
I wonder
Very
if anyone has
discreetly
a
tears
piece of
up like a little part like towards the bottom of the robe and hands it quickly to Vaughn.
See this cloth, mister?
He takes what appears to be like a rubber stamp, but it's engraved with runes. He stamps it, and the image disappears. And he stamps it under the envelope, and it reappears there. And then he takes another stamp out, like a seal of approval, stamps that, and then slides it into a slit in the wall. And then gathers a few other
Nice.
pieces of paper and goes, everything in camp is free if you hand this over, and he hands over a piece of paper, a thick piece of paper, with a insignia of a hammer and a sickle, clashing against each other. Done in black. And he goes, hand that over, fill out these forms, and he picks up a handful of forms. They're basically all the same thing, just basically like who's gonna build it, what is it, made of what, why, do all that, get that signed and approved, and it'll be built, or made, or gathered, or whatever. And go. Oh, wait, hold on. And he pulls out a map, a much more detailed map of the town, and he starts trying to circle it with his finger. And he locates a section, and he goes, and he points it out, make sure you notice this, and he goes, that's where you'll be staying. Now get out of here.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay.
Now what?
Guess we head towards that area.
I don't like this spot.
You with it?
I'm fine with it.
You know, the blacksmith, uh, that one or another one, might be nice to like get some better equipment or other equipment to outfit us with.
I'll let you guys do that.
Yeah, you guys going ahead and make sure you take the insignia with you.
What are you guys talking about? Why don't you want to
Nothing.
come? You've been always moaning about some needles and shenanigans.
Yeah, if you find some needles, please let me know. I need some throwing needles and throwing knives. Other than that, don't let us go back there.
Here, I'm gonna take out a bag of gold and say to, what's your name?
Baco? Sienna? Which
Vaco.
one?
Vaco.
Okay.
Um,
I'm really deciding whether or not to do the name change to my character's true name or keep doing my character's identity.
That's up to you.
I'm at-
Actually, what needs to happen is I'm gonna pause the recording here because I gotta go pick up my nephew and drop him off somewhere. I'll come back 20 minutes tops, and we'll get back to recording. Okay?
Okay.
Logan, I gave you 200 gold.
Ooh.
Okay.
Penis.
So, you guys don't want me asking about scrap metal?
No.
For the betterment of your own self, no.
Okay. Still looking for your throwing needle stuff you were going on and
Yeah.
on about?
I ran out. Had a run in at a mansion a while back. Kind of ran out of them.
Okay.
We'll try to look and
Throwing
see.
needles, throwing knives, long distance weaponry.
I sort of gesture Devin's character closer. Is there anything I really need to know about?
No.
Uh-huh. Just don't get us thrown in prison.
If anyone, it'd be me.
We
Poor
don't
man.
need to be breaking out on anyone else, please.
Shouldn't be that bad. You got the insignia on you, right? That's actually a very important thing. Don't ask us why.
Okay. Starts heading over to a blacksmith.
Oh, and don't show them our Raven dance symbol.
Why not?
Another reason you don't need to know.
Okay?
If they do, just play it off. Okay?
Okay then. I'm following Baco to the blacksmith.
Well, boy, now.
I'm gonna hop. While
Oh,
following.
okay.
Somebody, this ain't gonna work out so well, is it?
Hopefully it will.
Okay. So you're at the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There seems to be no one at the counter, and you continue to hear banging coming from the back.
Okay, they must not know yet.
Good. Well, we're not there.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, baby.
Anybody here who isn't just banging away in the back?
You don't hear the banging; just keeps going on, and you don't hear anything.
Hey, honey, boo boo.
Look around to see what wares and stuff they've got already made and out.
Actually, you don't seem to see much. Everything seems to be like built to make, not to show off wares.
Roll to see if this blacksmith likes tigresses.
No!
Okay.
19.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
rolling. Jesus, God. Oh,
Fuck.
God.
No, I will not do that to a oversized bear.
Fuck.
Okay.
No, I will not.
Actually, as you're looking around, you notice that behind the counter is it's a passed out dwarf with a really long beard. With a bottle of something in his hand, and he just passed out.
I look over at Sienna and gesture down. Well, looks like looks like the bottle hit him and he hit the floor.
Hmm.
Okay, but
I'm going to do like a very loud whistle. See if I can't wake him up or get the guy in the back's attention.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Okay, well, when you whistle, the banging stops for a second, and the head of a, I'd say probably early 20s orc kind of pops out, and he looks at you.
Came to see about picking up some items, possibly getting some stuff made.
He's passed out again, ain't
Yep.
he? I thought so. Okay, give me a sec. And, you hear, like, some clanging around, like he's putting stuff away, and he comes out with a...
While he's doing this, I'm gonna come up behind Baco and put my head on his shoulder.
He's gonna come out rubbing his, big, kind of, blackened hands on his, leather apron. And he goes, I need the insignia and the sign form sheets.
Actually, we didn't.
Him, what?
Never mind.
Show him the sickle hammer insignia and pull out one of the sheets.
He looks at it and goes, okay. You're new here, aren't you?
Yeah.
We keep getting you people. Sorry about, damn, I don't even remember his name anymore. The, customs officer guy that talked to when he first came in. He's not exactly a people person. Here's how this works. When you're needed, someone's gonna come over, find you, give you an assignment. You need to fill out these sheets on the equipment you need. Anything else he says specific, you need to fill that out too. He'll then sign off on it. You'll come back here. We'll get it ready for you.
So we get all this for free?
Well, you return it after your job's done. But, yeah.
Thank you, big boy.
I'm going to ignore that.
Alright, honey.
Bear, shut up.
My, aren't you fasting?
Any other questions about how this works?
I think that sort of covers.
Okay.
Oh, I do have one question.
Yeah.
What type of lady?
Any possible we can just get you to make a muzzle off the record? We kind of need it.
Why do you want a muzzle?
Give me a sec. I think I might have something. And he goes into the back. And you hear him rummaging around a bit. And he comes back out. And he, leans down and he kind of smacks the dwarf in the face a few times. Look, Dolphin, what's that horse controlling thing you got? Then he wakes up. And he points off in some random direction, it seems. And the orc kind of gets up and he goes, useless. And he saunters off, goes back in the back. Cool. And he comes out with what looks like is like a blinder slash muzzler for a small horse. And he tosses it to you and he goes, that should do it.
Thanks.
My, are we getting kinky here?
And he
Straps it on the volley immediately.
Attempts to slap the muzzle out of her hand.
Attempts to restrain him.
okay, well, I need a strength test from Vaco. And
17, 18.
Okay, well, volley, if you're gonna fight that.
What?
You're gonna fight that.
Am I gonna fight
Yeah.
back? Yeah.
Then I need a roll.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, Vaco holds you down for sure.
But wait, I still have it. But how did you restrain me though? That's key.
Magic.
How do you restrain me, Vaco?
I'm seriously debating whether or not I should restrain or kill.
Please just restrain. We don't need any kind of trouble.
Break his leg and then, there's a reason to kill him. Horse with the broken leg is useless.
Couple of comments just went through my head. Just no. Keep you from resisting to Sienna, holding your arms down, and trying to keep you as still as possible.
Hello?
Matt,
What?
I told you how I kept you restrained.
Sorry. How did you do that?
Try and keep your arms and all from moving and keep you as still as possible.
Okay, so when you do that, I'm gonna, not be standing anymore. Like, I'm gonna curl up my feet, legs.
Okay.
And roll forward.
Nope.
You're restrained.
How am I? Yeah, exactly. So, can he lift a 400 or 500 pound bear?
You may not be able
You're
to lift
restrained.
moving.
I'm holding you down, preventing you from doing that.
What? For me being able to lift up my legs?
From you being able to move.
He holds me by my arms.
It's a semi-tackle. Okay. Just get the damned muzzle on
Yeah.
it.
I think that's more complicated.
Putting it on.
Be the
And-
submissive bitch you
Then
are.
I give Sienna this weird seductive look.
Oh God.
Right as I'm done, I just give him a big kick in the shin.
And then I smack her in the face.
Ow.
She lose HP from that.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Thanks, Morgan!
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
How much?
Roll damage.
Roll damage.
I'm rolling
Yes.
damage. Do I roll a 1d2?
Yes.
I got a 2.
Okay.
Plus strength modifiers.
Or
No!
No, for a simple B slap, but hold on
Yeah.
there.
For he's just slapping her. He's not exactly punching her square in the face.
Yeah, I mean, come on there, dude.
No. No.
2's enough for comedic relief. 4 is just overkilling it. Getting your comedic relief right now. Stretch it too far.
Kind of like when I stabbed Judson in the
Yes.
shoulder.
and stabbed me.
Oh yeah,
And picked a fight with me.
that was your fault. That was your fault too.
Okay, that might have been my fault, but beside the point.
I think I'm the only one he hasn't attempted to kill.
Yeah, because you haven't tried to do anything to me, and I haven't tried to kill Logan.
Well, Logan was in jail for half the time, so.
He briefly saw that personality.
Yep. So, what do y'all? What?
By
guess
now, me and somebody should be near that inn, whatever we're supposed to be staying at.
Okay.
That was detailed on that map.
I guess
Oh, what time? I need time.
I'd probably say 1 o'clock by now.
1 o'clock? Okay, good.
Will you actually? Well, let's go to Samadhi, Artemis, and Vaughn for the moment. What you actually find isn't an inn at all. What you find is a. As the farther you get along, you notice the strange thing of there'll be some really well-built houses, some semi-well-built houses, and then tents. And they seem to be randomly, sporadically put all around town. And when you get to the spot you're supposed to be, all you find is this big tent. I mean, it's a.
Well, you guys have fun when you're sleeping.
It's not just like a tent that you go out sleeping in the woods. It's like a tent that's kind of like 4 walls and a roof kind of thing with
Yeah.
a
I know what you mean.
cots in it so you can sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna walk in there.
Luxurious camping tent, in other words.
But I mean, it's big enough for the lot of you.
Yeah.
Which is more of just like a.
the tent from Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, kind of like that. It's kind of like that, yeah. Well, it's not magic like that, but yeah, that's what it's like.
Essentially, yes.
So I'm gonna walk into it.
Yeah, it's got the basics. A chest and cots.
Turn to Vaughn. Open the door.
Aye. Door opening.
Cool.
Grab your materials, my friend.
How much scrap metal did I get?
Ooh, now here's the interesting bit. You get 6.
From a crate?
Yeah, well, it didn't say it was full.
Sure.
Hey, don't argue too much.
You got 6.
Okay.
Now, if you don't mind, take that scrap metal and hide it, because I don't think we need to make sure people don't see that
Well,
crate.
you could probably just
I'll
keep
leave
it
it
in the
in there.
room.
I know, I'm keeping it in the room, but you understand, right?
Here, I'm gonna put my remaining scrap metal into that.
Okay.
So, Morgan, put that you have 8 scrap metal.
Oh,
And just like
okay.
put the crate in the corner, and that's the first thing you've put in there. You're now furnishing your dimensional room.
Don't worry, I got a decent system. I don't know, I don't really have a really good system for keeping what's in this. I'll figure out something. Just tell me how much I got right now.
What?
8 scrap metal, you said?
Yeah.
Anything else in there?
I might take apart one of my 2 swords. Or keep one and then sell the other. I'll leave them for now. So yeah, that's it.
What? I'm not looking.
Just something Logan sent me.
Oh, kind of figured as much. Oh, shoot, what's not tab?
I just saw what you said, Morgan.
I didn't. Anyway, so what's going on?
I
Nothing really.
guess.
Oh yeah. I've seen that before, Logan.
Sienna?
What?
Just making sure everyone's here. Matt? Matt, you here?
Alright.
Either.
Okay. So what are y'all doing?
Well,
Back to the blacksmith people.
I guess we just head back.
Okay. Well, y'all find the tent as well, and just that's about it. Really, you have to settle in. For now.
Taking the cot that's farthest away from the door.
Okay.
Oh, look, somebody's playing cautious.
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 Trying to think of ways I can get XP.
I'll give you
guy.
2 more because you've been playing the character.
I need 6 XP.
I'm gonna be right behind Vaco. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm not here.
Wait, what?
We've lost the bear.
How'd you lose the
Haha,
bear?
not my problem.
No, it's I thought it was something different. Anyway,
Oh, by the way, we got
I'm
muzzle
gonna be
form.
behind Vaco and clap behind his head, just constantly.
Okay,
That's
Vaco,
And
annoying.
looking at him wide
we're going to
eyed.
talk about something real fast. Vaco? I have this thing with irritating noises.
Now I'm gonna go behind Vaughn and start doing it.
Well, we've already got a muzzle form. Unless you want to bound him, I mean, you can't really do much more. But then you have the risk of rolling.
Hey, Logan.
what?
Since we don't really have anything to do, we
Can I make a
should,
pit
we
of
should
spikes without
duel.
spikes?
Hold on. What now?
Can I make a pit of spikes without spikes?
Or you could make it at the entrance to the tent and let's go to sleep.
Oh, well, yeah. That's a good idea.
Well, it's 1 o'clock. We woke up 5 hours
Yeah.
ago.
I mean, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm saying before we go to sleep, though.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll save it.
Logan, we should just do like combat training. Fight each other. I'll
Are you
use
sure you want me to do combat training with you?
not with our weapons.
Cart inside the cart is...
It's like if either of us gets too low, we can just like back out and then go to sleep.
I'm just gonna take a cat nap.
That's funny. That's a nice one.
Thank you.
There we go.
So, whack!
Hand-to-hand combat training.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, whoa. Before we get too far forward, I want to remember this. I want to take that chest that's in that... Does this thing look like something they set up real quick? The tent?
Well, it looks more like they set up anticipating people, just not anyone specific.
So they'd be irritated if something went missing?
Probably.
Okay, never mind. I wanted that chest.
Aww.
Okay. So me and Logan are fighting.
Okay, well, hand-to-hand combat. What I'm gonna do is have you basically do mock combat. Fight each other.
Who said it was fake?
Initiative, then. 1.
6.
Oh shit.
Attempt to punch him. 11. What's your AR, Devin?
12.
Okay, so my knuckles.
Perception check real quick. I'm gonna give Sienna can't even roll, and the 2 fighting -2.
14 then.
2.
Wait, everybody perception?
Everyone but me, since I'm taking a nap.
The wrong D20.
Okay, 13.
What am I doing?
Perception check.
Okay, 14.
Oh
You want me to roll for, Artie?
no, I
Look
can
in
do
your
that.
guards.
Okay.
Don't forget your
I'm
odds.
doing that. So anyone that's got higher than a 12 notices that it can't be 12. It has to be higher than 12. Anyone that got higher than 12 notices that you're not alone in the tent anymore.
Oh. Hello.
I'm
Roll
gonna start.
13,
I'm,
so I
I'm
know
gonna
this.
start humming.
That's better. Who's there? Because obviously I noticed it.
Okay. What you see is what appears to be. Remember those soldiers from the beginning?
Yes.
It appears to be one of them, except he has his helmet off and under his arm, and he appears to be a domestic elf.
That's odd.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I try and punch Logan now?
Go ahead.
I know what you're doing here. You want 6 more experience points.
Go ahead.
5.
Nope.
And the domestic elf, he just kind of watches the two of you duke it out.
Okay. I'll hit 15. Where's that die?
Wait, are you
One
still wearing
damage.
your plate mail?
Yeah.
Hey, whoa, that's illegal. Take off that plate mail.
The domestic elf speaks up and he goes, "Practice combat, or is there really fighting?"
If it was really fighting, there'd be a
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah, this is more like a nice friendly brawl.
Well, there are several drunken brawls every day.
Not like that. It's just release some tension. You get the point.
I can understand that. And
Sparring.
appreciate it. He's right, though. If it's just a friendly brawl, then plate mail should be allowed.
Mm.
Okay. So
Hannah wakes up from all the commotion. What
My
is going on?
Just go back to bed. I'm roughing a match.
And none of that's all going on. I can't sleep. I need silence.
Can I attempt to knock out Sienna?
Don't you dare!
I rolled a 19.
Auto hit. Auto hit.
What's your damage?
Nice one.
1. Uno damages.
Uno.
Okay. Hit. And... Nope. Nice armor you've got there.
I have a shield.
I punched your shield quite hard with my 3.
Oh. Ah, I forgot to do the 20% to block. Oh, too late
well.
for that.
I guess you didn't think about using your shield.
An 18. And a 4 and a 2.
Wiggle.
2 hits. Okay.
So, Mr. Elf, what brings you here?
He
My God. What is...
sorry.
You're muzzled. You can't talk.
He looks at you and goes, "I will be giving you your assignments from here on out."
Alright, can I get a name?
What do you on it?
No.
Say what?
What do you on it?
Oh, I like your personality. We're gonna get along just fine.
This tent's been occupied by 3 other groups before you. I don't expect you to last long.
Oh.
Yes.
Stupidity goes a long way.
He looks at the bear and he goes, "I can see that."
Well, Logan, it's
Everybody
your turn.
needs some good cannon fodder and a great distraction.
And trust me, he's the most improv distraction you'll ever make.
Again, I can appreciate that. Real quick, is there any way I can share a document with y'all?
Do what?
Send it in the Skype. Not I wouldn't be able to
Yeah, that doesn't
show
work with.
Morgan. I don't know how to show on to Morgan or show it to Morgan. We could probably screen share it.
You know, well, you can either screen share it, send it to Logan, and email it to me.
Just do the screen share. That would be the
Just do the
quickest.
screen share.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
put it on in Skype, and then whoever wants to can screen share with it.
I'll screen share.
Okay, Logan, it's your hit.
Yes.
Trying to pretend like we're talking while in the midst of you guys fighting.
Me and Logan will just put it in chat.
I guess that's one way to do it.
Okay, give me a sec. This is freaking. I don't know why this is getting so complicated. Okay. I mean,
Why? Are you having problems?
a little bit.
You need to talk about your problems.
I don't need to talk about them. I need freaking help here. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on.
If it's a simple Word document, you can just copy and paste it into Skype easily.
Oh, true. But that's gonna take up a lot of space. But okay. Yeah. Here comes a shit ton of weapons.
Oh ho ho!
This is for later, so you don't have to look at it right now.
Okay.
Later meaning like 20 minutes.
Actually, yeah, probably. He then proceeds to he looks at you and goes, "We have a little pest problem that big guy upstairs wants to test you with."
Pest, you say?
Yeah.
Alright. What kind of pest are we dealing with?
The self-righteous kind.
Great.
There's a lot of those.
So let me rephrase this. What kind of dick are we dealing with today?
Oh, just some high and mighties who thought they needed to shut us down.
Okay. Could you show me the mission plan, so to speak?
I can do you better. Come on. And he leaves the tent.
You supposed to follow?
Well, it's up to you.
I'm following.
I'm gonna follow as well.
Actually, you might want to stay here and make sure these two don't kill each other.
No, Baco. It'll
He
be
probably wants
fine.
you all to follow.
I say, hold up, let's go.
So make sure that monk's following us.
Before or after the crit miss?
Before.
Before the crit miss, okay. I'm reading this as it goes.
Crit miss. Oh, you fail miserably. Anyway, he leads you. Well, he's just walking. He's actually at a pretty decent pace, and he's walking pretty fast, and he leads you to a building / corral / arena, I guess. Well, it's like a building that's not too big, and then this area that's fenced in. But this area that's fenced in is probably dug about 5 feet down into the ground as well. And then next to that is another big building that's kind of open, kind of not. And he leads you between the two of them, and he points to the big building that's kind of open, and he goes, "Pick your poison."
Wait, what's in the two areas?
I have a poison of vulnerable fire 1 and 2 poisons of 1d4 damage.
He looks at you, he goes,
Those are my
He
poisons.
looks at you and goes, Alchemist, this will be interesting. He gestures back to the big building and he goes, no, pick your weapon.
I don't need one.
I'll stick with my daggers.
You get a better one. I have a pimped out dagger. I really don't need a new weapon.
Well,
I get a +1 with my daggers. I'm fine. Plus my own claws.
I think you have the... No, that's not the dagger with +1. My dagger was the one that had +1. Then I gave it 2 more +1s.
You guys arguing how much good your weaponry is. I'm gonna look for a weapon.
Yep. So what? I'm gonna cut most of that out, if not all of it, from the recording. So let's go down the list. Sienna, what do you got?
I got some bracers, a helm, and a dirk.
Cool. Matt.
I have a tower shield, a 4-headed flail, a glowing chainmail.
Four-headed? I thought you were only getting 3.
No, because I was stupid, I went 4.
Wow, that's... Holy crap.
Oh, it's gonna die.
That's 11 or less as a crit fail.
Yep.
But that's massive damage, too.
I'm a bear. I'm just like
Wait.
pretty heads.
Okay.
So 1 head is a D, or 1 head is 3 or lower. Right?
Yeah, sorry,
And
no,
every
it's a
other head
9.
up-
9 or less. It's a crit fail.
Yeah, 9 or less.
But
So it
still,
would be 19 for 9 heads.
that's insane.
Well, Matt, it's been nice having you around.
Hey, don't laugh when I one-shot the boss.
You know
And
you have to
yourself
roll
at the
for.
same time.
You know you have to roll for each head. It's not you roll and all heads strike.
Yeah.
That's kind of retarded.
Why?
It's kind of realistic.
No, it isn't. You're not just flinging. They all go at once.
Yeah, but they're not all
Yeah,
connected.
but maybe one hits the head and one hits his shield. The hit the shield's gonna do squat. One hit his head's gonna be a crit hit. It is realistic.
To an extent, I guess the way how you make it realistic is like, okay, you do one roll. Okay, does it even come near to hitting them? Yes. All right, and then you have a higher probability of hitting a vital spot.
But that just gets complicated.
Yeah, I think we actually had that discussion.
Oh, you're not making it complicated by giving it.
Just roll.
The flail's already a complicated weapon.
Just roll 4 times. Anyway, going back down the line, Summer D, did you even pick anything up?
I got plate mail made of rune metal.
Unfortunately, nothing's engraved on it.
They won't let me
Logan,
engrave anything on it.
I picked up a higher quality bastard sword, and I outfitted myself entirely with plate mail. I went with the greaves, the chest plate, the helm, the everything.
so basically you just got all your stuff back.
Yeah.
And Morgan.
We got some 2 sets of tossing needles, ebolas, some a set of throwing daggers, and a scythe that I still don't have information for.
I posted it
Oh, yeah.
already.
Just got it. Oh, Logan, send me that information about armors, because I don't know how that works yet. You haven't reminded me.
What armor do you have?
I just grabbed leather.
It's just +1 base.
AR.
So add +1 to the AR?
Where it says BAR, that's basic armor.
Yeah.
You'll put a 1 there. In AR, you'll total up everything in the armor section.
Oh, okay. So basic armor, you put 1 now. Oh no, base is already there. I put basic, the BAR, right?
Basic armor,
Okay.
natural armor, magical armor.
Okay. So basic armor gets a 1 when my AR 11. Yay.
Yep. So everyone's ready?
Yep.
The The domestic elf has been watching this whole time. He goes, "Well then, you seem all suited up. Wait till you see the good stuff." And he walks out at his quickened pace, and he walks into the building of the pit, disconnected to the pit area. Do y'all follow?
I just want to point.
What?
I want to point this out now. Yeah, I've been thinking about how this encampment was. I knew you were going to put a battle arena.
Who doesn't like a battle
Who says it's a
arena?
battle
I mean, you
arena?
get to walk in, you kill people, you have fun, crowds
You get
cheer.
paid.
Who says it's a
If
battle
you win, you
arena?
get paid. If you lose, you die.
This is more like the time to kill people arena.
He walks into the building, and do y'all follow?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's not much into this part. It's just a few tables, but there's a set of stairs leading down to the next floor, and he's already going down them.
Follow.
This floor is much different. There seems to be several seats, and chains on the wall. And he goes, "Sorry for the decor. This is usually the entertainment for the week."
Battle arena.
And he goes, "So
It's a dungeon.
So what you're gonna do, you're gonna step through that door, and he points at the door that's leading out to the pit. There's a few other people are gonna step out from the other side, and you're going to kill them. Understood?
Simple enough.
Right?
Okay.
Oh, this is not a good idea for my character right now.
Sure. More killing the better.
And don't be afraid to go all out. Of course, this is our pest problem, so you eradicate them." He opens the door and lets you out.
Leroy! No.
Gundam fight! Ready?
I'm going to mention over Rocco. If you figure out which one you think is probably the toughest, let me know.
So, okay,
Well,
as you walk out, you actually notice that there's people gathering around the edges, and they all kind of wait, and they see you, and they kind of like whisper among themselves.
Battle begins in 3, 2.
And the next door opens, and 4 or 5 guys step out, and they 3 humans, a dwarf, and a sand elf.
So it's a 5v9.
Well, a sand elf.
Well, the 2 guards didn't follow you, and Artemis didn't follow
Oh.
you either. So it's a 5v5.
So, not there.
It would be 6.
Not
5v6.
there,
So,
so
yeah,
it's...
yeah, 5v6, but Christopher's just gonna hang back and do nothing.
True.
Well, he may
When-
take a pot shot every once in a while.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. It's pretty much a 4v5.
Why?
Oh.
Think
Oh,
my
yeah.
guy's gonna do anything?
Points. So,
shit.
perception check on these guys, please.
It's a bad time for us to do this.
Well, shoot. Guys, where'd you go?
18 on perception.
20. Not a natural 20.
Wow. Okay. Well, you know that these guys are well, they're armored up, but they don't really have weapons of their choosing. But you notice that one of them has a hammer.
Hammer.
That glows with bright light.
It burns!
Hey, it's Judson's paladin's weapon.
I look over at Vaughn and said, I think I know which one we need to take care of first.
And he shouts out, "For the Holy Order!" And he swings his, swings it at you, even though you're not that close. But it's, all the others just like come chasing at you.
Shield wall!
Initiative?
Yes.
that a 1d6?
I'm gonna go ahead and say I have a 6.
2.
I rolled a 2 as well.
Please put them
Excellent.
in chat.
I'm actually roll.
Does Volleybear lay on the ground?
Maybe
No,
I
but
just
I do.
take him out.
Isn't it a good time we take out his muzzle so we can actually talk?
I stick a. I.
Oh wait, does my muzzle give me AR?
No.
It's made of metal.
I pull off the muzzle before we even got in here.
What?
I'm gonna yell out.
Where is Sienna's? Oh,
What?
2. There it is. Okay, I see it. So, Logan,
How much AR did the chainmail give me, real quick?
plus 2?
Okay.
I believe it too was.
Yeah, plus 2.
All right.
Logan, go first.
The guy with the hammer charging, I will attempt to dark push.
Okay, go ahead.
18,
Success.
1d8, 8.
What's the full wording on that, please?
Pushes target back. Can't move towards the necromancer 1 turn. Deals 1d8 dark damage.
Cool. As you cast it, he gets pushed back, but he seems to be unaffected. Elsewise.
Oh shoot, what time is it?
In the in
10,
game?
almost 10 for you.
No. What time in game?
Oh, probably 2-ish?
It is
Oh,
10 for you.
thank you.
Oh, you're.
You're running low.
Wait, how long is it for each one to run down?
It takes 12 hours, so...
You were at full the day before.
Well, I'm about to start getting wounds. That's the reason I had to ask.
Oh.
About an hour away from getting a wound, so...
Go suck some blood, please.
Well, we're in the middle of a fight. I figured that was going to happen soon, so...
Yeah, so,
I had to check first.
So he, that happens, and he is actually now it's his turn, and he goes, what is he gonna do? He's going to,
Not move towards the necromonger.
he's going to, cast Righteous on himself.
The paladin's move?
Yeah,
He's probably a
he
paladin.
casts Righteous on himself.
Is he righteous?
And he stares you down. Actually, no, sorry, he just casts Righteous, not even on himself. He just casts it. And,
So is he righteous?
and now it would be between Andrea and Morgan. You can choose among yourself who goes first.
Andrew, you're up. You're faster.
Alright. Because I feel like he's probably going to be a problem, I'm going to cast Morpheus on the paladin.
Okay, go ahead.
Which paladin?
Who's causing all that disturbance? It's really annoying.
What?
The background noise.
That would be 12.
Fail.
Well, your turn, Morgan.
How many enemies we're looking at, and
5.
what exactly are they doing?
5. They are 2 of them. All 4 of them have long swords, but one of them has what appears to be a glowing hammer.
Okay, and that one's charging in the center, I take it, and you
Yes.
have the other two on both sides.
Yes.
Okay. It does. Okay.
Pit of spikes, the paladin dude.
Yeah, I was about to put the spikes, the paladin dude.
Ooh. Okay.
You thought the exact same thing I was thinking.
What's the exact wording on that?
5-5 pit filled with spikes. Anyone in that square must make an agility check of 12 or higher to not fall in. If they fall in, it's 1d4 damage at the beginning of their turn per turn in the pit. Must make an agility check 7 or higher to get out. Pit stays there until the end of the day or until I decide to not let it be there anymore.
Okay, so I need 12 or higher for him to jump out of the way.
Right.
Cool, he jumps out of the way.
A wasted turn.
Well, that pit stays there, so you could technically push someone into it.
Is Dark Push a non-passive?
Well, no, like, physically push someone in there.
Okay, I'll be a volley bear, and I'll swack them with a flail.
It's not your turn yet.
I
But
know,
it's
I'm just
good.
saying, like,
That's a good
smack
idea.
them with a flail into the pit.
That's a
If
good idea.
you could just do like a roll, just get them all in there.
Oh, just so we already know positions, I'm standing close to the back.
Well, actually, let's see. Here's an issue. Anyone threes? No? Well, that means two of my warriors get to go. And one casts... Oh, God. Okay, I have quite... Ooh. Logan. Would you consider yourself unholy? As DM, as a DM, would you consider your character unholy?
I wouldn't.
I would just call him...
His character?
I call him unholy.
Yeah. There's
mean-
two of us who can pretty much.
Well,
hit
he
them
is a
all.
necromonger, so by nature
See,
he is.
his class is unholy, but physically he's not.
So...
Frick, I'm
Just say
unholy.
yes.
Logan.
Logan there.
Logan, baby,
Check.
There you go.
Hey, yeah.
are you unholy?
As a DM, yes, I would say it. Knowing that I'm screwing myself over, I'm still saying yes as a DM, mostly because of the Necromonger and the number of levels I've gotten. A level 1 Necromonger? Probably not. Level 2? Maybe. But now that I've got, like, Sin of Betrayal, one with Darkness, yes, I would consider myself unholy.
Okay.
Level 3, I'm a motherfucker.
One of them casts... ooh, come on. Fail. The other one casts the same thing and fails. Damn it. So, fours. No fours?
Mm-mm.
No.
Fives, which is, Devin and Matt.
Yep.
Go.
Do we have to roll again?
What?
I'm staying there.
I'm going to attempt to swing at somebody.
Okay. I'll say
Dude in
one
front
of
of
them
you.
is close enough to swing.
Alright, so I guess I'll strike that dude.
Okay. Roll 4 d20s
Alright.
and tell me all the hits.
19, 20, 15, 15.
The fuck?
That's 20! That's 20!
Can anyone verify this, please?
Turn on your camera.
Screen share.
Yeah, I'm gonna screen share and I will show you my history. Okay, so first let me go here.
Oh, that's right. You're
Remember
using
how
the
to screen
website, which is good.
Well, oh wait, I can show you my history, so I'm not like bullshitting.
Yeah, no. That mean, yeah, no. I like that because there's no way you can't just like be like, okay, hold on, let me switch the dice real quick.
All right, so
Screen share.
start screen share. All right, you see this history right here.
Wow, holy
Or
crap!
wait, where the fuck did it go? I
Okay.
just rolled it.
15, go up, go all
I
the way
just
up.
rolled.
Oh, your 15's right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
15,
okay, so
15.
19,
Oh my
20,
God.
15, 15.
Son of a bitch. So
All right.
that's an auto hit, double damage.
Well, hold on there. Does he get he gets experience points for each one of those successful rolls right there,
And-
and not to mention he gets double experience points for that 20.
Yes.
And I technically have a +1 to hit, or +2 to hit with all those.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a crit. It just makes it higher.
I know. I'm just saying.
So roll
Holy
your
crap.
d12 4 times, please.
All right. So. Okay, first d12. 6.
Just roll it 3 times. 3 more times.
Well, which one's going to be the 20?
The second one.
The next one.
Yeah. Oh,
So yeah.
God. Just keep going.
11,
Keep going.
9,
Keep going.
11,
Oh my
6,
god.
11.
30.
Oh, wait. It gets better. Each one of those has +2 due to my strength modifier.
Oh,
Oh my god, then you have the critical
Oh,
one.
God! He's dead, isn't he?
26 plus 8 is 32,
30 to make it a
34.
little too OP.
34.
No, that's
Dead.
34. 34,
45.
45, 58 damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the crit in
But
there?
Morgan, think.
Yeah, the crit. Oh yeah, the chance of hitting is what is not as the balance is out.
And if he crit fails, it hits himself for the 1d12. So,
Yeah, let's say,
Yeah.
okay, so let me paint this picture, right? Okay, let me paint this picture. So this paladin is running full force at your group, and Volley, he's winding up the flail like it's a nunchuck, and just as he comes in range, he swings, and all 4 balls contact with his skull, and he just spins and falls, and you
All right,
notice
how much
he
XP
no
for the
longer
kill?
has a skull.
So no more paladin.
XP.
I'm gonna say 2 XP for him.
So that's
oh,
Okay.
two
So no
pounds
more,
for my
so no
share.
more paladin.
Oh my god.
I'm kind of looking in that direction with my mouth like hanging open.
I think we just found a stain it in.
Matt, you just impressed the guy that doesn't give a crap.
Well, okay. So here's what happens. When that happens, full contact, the crowd goes wild. They're like, yeah! Yeah! Kill those paladin bastards! Yeah!
And all you just do is just see all of us with our mouths all the way down to the floor, wide-eyed,
Yours
shocked
literally.
what's happening.
No,
I-
my character's sitting there open mouth going, "That was my soul!"
I'm gonna look back at y'all and be like, what did I do wrong?
Nothing.
You should go, no, you did
Nothing
perfect.
wrong.
Do it again!
Sienna's gonna go, just do it again!
But unfortunately, it's not his turn. So whose turn is it?
Devin.
Devin doesn't.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He does nothing. So it's the other 2 paladins' turns.
If one of them hits me, then I'll do something.
The other 2 paladins are gonna see him. Their buddy just follow, look at the bear, and go, "Fuck."
Oh.
Creature of darkness. Oh shit.
So
That's
what they
over.
do is they both cast the same spell, and one fails, and the other succeeds, and they cast Hammer of Judgment on Volley.
You have been judged.
He's not unholy.
It doesn't matter. This one doesn't affect Unholy. It just says
Oh.
cast on an enemy. Enemy takes damage equal to half of the damage that he causes after being cast upon.
Oh, dang.
Oh!
Is Volley dead?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't happen until all the damage after he gets cast on.
You got lucky.
So all the damage it causes from now on will be he'll take half of, rounded down.
Good thing you did that attack before they did that.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
think
wait, where's
he'll
where's
be doing
Spike
that
Pig?
again.
Oh my god.
And his character's too stupid to realize what's going on and not smash everybody's face in.
You do have enough souls, correct?
We'll see.
We may be reviving him a lot.
Maybe.
What's this about reviving? I didn't know about this.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
let's revive
Wait,
people.
what's the wording on Hammer of Judgment?
Okay, let me pull it up again.
No, the wording.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I care about.
Hammer of Judgment. After cast on an enemy, enemy takes damage equal to a half rounded down of the damage he causes.
Fuck. So if I fail and I hit myself,
Yep.
Take half the damage you did to yourself.
Oh shoot.
like,
Taking
I just
70
took myself for.
You should have gone with only three heads.
Did it matter? I one-shot that guy.
Point.
That sounds like.
One shot yourself.
To be honest, if we were in the middle of a fight, I have a feeling I would say that in the same situation. Does it matter? The guy is dead. Don't question.
You should have 4 freaking more. You haven't noticed.
Okay, so with that,
Next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, question: which one cast that?
one of
I want
the
to see your hairy legs, Devin.
one of the guys that goes last.
Like, which one is that?
For
Is
right
he one of the humans?
compared to you. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Compared to me.
That would be the elf.
Is
Oh
he?
wait,
Does that?
He's that guy?
Yeah, that's what I meant to stand up.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me.
so am I still the Poro?
Yes.
So a Poro failed.
See, that's his head.
No
Your-
wonder why Braum is attracted to them.
That Poro snack was made out of his head.
Okay
No
then.
wonder why Braum defends these Poros.
Okay then.
Oh, we're using this to figure out who's who.
Yeah, that's what we use Kaku for, which I try not to talk about too much because it confuses the audience.
Okay.
Uh,
Remind me real fast too, Just real fast. Run it through. You can cut it from the video.
Molly, me, Baco, you, somebody.
Got it.
2 other humans, I guess. The dwarf and the.
actually, one of the humans is dead. Remember?
Yeah, I took out that human.
He's
That's why there's
been
only 2 left.
beheaded.
I took out the human.
Who's this?
That's the sand elf.
Got it.
Okay, so
Alright.
with that, it is Logan's go.
Okay, time to step forward and be all like,
What are you doing, Devin?
die, stabby, swing, slash, die, slash, 14.
You're just swinging with your sword.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's a hit.
Okay.
Oh wait. Sorry, never mind. That is not a hit. That is not
Damn
a
it.
hit.
I really like that 7 and 4.
Oh. So,
Wait, I get +1 to hit, 15. The item itself.
which one are you hitting?
The human on the right,
Okay, yeah, you hit him.
7 and 4.
That's 11.
11.
So now, big boss man with a hammer.
Oh, we killed him.
No.
You didn't kill him?
No.
Oh, no,
Is
that
the
was
dwarf
the human.
on hammer?
No, the one actually holding the hammer is the dwarf.
So who got killed? I'm confused
One
now.
of the humans.
One of the humans.
Oh, one of the humans got killed. Oh, Dan, you didn't take out the big guy.
Why is there 2 of me?
There's only one of you.
I see 2.
Okay.
So, he, well, shit. So the dwarf, he holds up his hammer, and he comes in and swings at you, Vaco. And he swings with Divine Strike. How's a 19 treat you?
Quite
that's
poorly.
He was the one in the middle.
Oh.
That guy.
Oh wait, then hang on. Let me switch that. Because the dwarf is the devil-looking one.
So he went into there. Got it?
Yeah.
Alright. This helps for visualizing.
Give me a sec. I need to see how much that hammer does.
What?
Where's your
Oh, yeah.
pit spikes?
Oh, crap.
It just occurred to me, maybe we should have grabbed some potions.
Nah.
What are
There
those?
wasn't any in there.
Vaco. What's your armor? I mean, what's your health?
Logan, we can't hear you again.
Health is 27.
No, it's not. It's 13.
Hurts
Don't
my
do
ears.
that.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Yeah. So.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Never mind. I was wrong. You take more than that.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, no.
Let's see. You take 14. Then, from Divine Strike, you take. Oh, God.
Oh god.
You ready to pop a soul?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Let's see. What? 13 plus 8 is 21.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has Exorcism. Exorcism 2 or 3? 2.
Logan got one shot.
How much health did you have altogether?
27.
Oh, God. You, Divine Strike, if unholy, plus 3 damage. Exorcism 2, plus 4 damage against all unholy.
I'm putting this guy to sleep as soon as I possibly can.
So, you take, 7, 11, 14, 17, 21, 29 damage.
He's wounded.
He's
And we don't have,
Fallen.
He's down.
we don't have pots.
Fuck.
Well, no one died.
and then the crowd goes, boo!
Wait,
boo!
Can you like help get people up when they're wounded without health pots?
I mean, he's unconscious.
Like, can
How
you
do you
stop
revive
them
an
from bleeding
unconscious
out?
He's talking about stabilizing me, and you.
Oh, if you had time, like not in the middle of combat, you could.
Would I be able to in the middle of combat?
He's talking, ignore him.
Oh, yeah, I guess since your character's that way, it's weird.
How many turns would it take?
Let's say 3.
Okay.
So, my turn
Good
then?
luck, y'all.
My turn then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, Santa's gonna see this, and is going to go into a fury. And cast Morpheus once again. 17.
Success.
And I'm gonna go low for nightmares.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Nope.
But he's asleep. He's
Yep, he falls asleep.
good.
Okay, now.
So, how about the first 2 kills? Both are one-hit KOs.
At least your head didn't explode.
I was trying to get better armor, but plate only provides 3 armor, and I use a 2-handed weapon.
Let's see. What else could possibly go wrong?
Vaughn, it's your turn now.
Is it?
Yeah, because I cast Morpheus. That's my turn.
To Morgan Weeks. Yeah, it is your turn.
Okay. So we're looking at one enemy in front of Vaco who just took Vaco out, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He's asleep now.
We're looking at one enemy that's close to Volley.
Go for the ones in front of you.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's
go
what
for
I
those.
was about
I
to
can take care of the
do.
dwarf.
Okay.
As long as he's asleep, I can take care of him.
Am I throwing needle two different enemies?
New.
Be
You
unfair.
know, what I just realized was probably a good idea if you're gonna use throwing needles or tossing needles, was get the poisons from somebody.
I
gave
have
it to
'em.
him.
He gave him in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I can poison. So
Okay.
does it cost one poison for each individual needle, or one poison a set?
One poison a set.
So
Because
5
they're
or
small.
4. So
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, trying to think of the best way to do this. What's taken into account when you throw needles?
What do you mean?
Like what stats?
Agility. It's a throwing weapon.
Who's close to me? Who's the closest?
Probably one of the humans.
Closest enemy?
Closest me. Who is the closest to me? Literally.
Oh, probably one of your allies?
Logan at the moment.
Who's down?
I would technically still be a valid target as being alive. Bleeding
Don't go
out,
feral.
but I am still a valid target because his life sight would see me as alive.
That's what I was worried about.
Actually, I have true sight. Can I see where these guys' weaknesses are?
Oh, that's
Not your turn.
right. Fuck. One moment.
Hey, when it gets to your turn, you know what would be a good idea? Telling me where the weakest point in the dwarf's armor is.
If he gave a fuck.
Just roll him into the pit.
So I will because he's the one that downed Logan.
Oh god, he's asleep. Devin just rolls him in. Make your agility saving now, sleepy boy.
Okay, so...
Still my turn.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't roll him in, Logan.
Alright, sorry, I'm looking at my possible
Options.
options, yes. Down to a few things. Alrighty.
Has someone explained to you what Volpool is?
No, I was also reading about that.
Small
Vorpal do.
percentage to just lop off the head.
Yeah, so if it has a head, you have on hit 10% just to insta-kill it.
Yeah, but Vaughn's still hesitant to use a scythe, so
You can't use it at the moment.
Well,
doesn't matter.
He could use it when he's in...
I could use it if I went semi-feral, so in worst case scenario he'll grab it, but as of right now he's too hesitant to use it.
Come on, I wanted to put him as the dwarf.
No.
Alright, so we're gonna poison needle.
Okay.
Closest enemy in front.
Probably that guy.
Yeah, that guy. What do I roll?
D20.
Got it. Hey! 16.
I'm gonna say that's a hit.
Okay. So, now how does percentages crap work?
Hold on. First roll 1d2, so even, odd, high, low, however you want to do that for its damage.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 damage.
Okay, now which poison was on it?
Poison
1d4.
1d4.
Yeah.
Okay. So once the poison does its damage tip,
Which is
Um,
3.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't deal damage to him yet.
Okay.
But it has 10% chance to bleed once, so high or low.
Well, what do what?
high or low.
Yeah.
I.
Nope.
Okay.
Let's see what else is there, and then increased damage from the poison, which hasn't come into effect yet, but will next time. With that,
So he is poisoned?
yes.
Okay.
How many turns does that last? Just one?
You know, I never gave you. Yeah, let's say
Turns.
that. Just one. Let's see. Morgan went 2, 3.
Now we're at 4. 5.
No. 2 of my. Well,
One.
one of my paladins has 3. So he's gonna see his buddy, his boss, his leader, laying on the ground asleep, and he's gonna go, where to go? Where to go? I know he has it.
Ejaculation
Oh.
6.
He's gonna go. He's gonna cast. Oh, please help! Please work. He casts remove. 18. He removes the sleep from his leader.
Fuck!
But his leader's still on the ground.
Yeah, he has to spend his turn getting up.
Damn it, paladins!
Well, y'all decided to be evil anyway, so why not fight paladins? And this is actually running off the old mechanics, so they don't even have a full move set.
I don't even have a moveset.
Shush you. Which means it is now Summon D's and
Fact.
Rocco's Von's
Volley.
yes.
The other V.
The last V.
Okay. First of all, what I'm going to do is run over to Logan, where I'm like kind of like above him,
Yes.
and I'm gonna stab that paladin.
The one that downed him?
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
Hits.
Let's see, D44. 7 damage and 50% to hit again. Nope. Oh, and bleed 1.
What's the percentage on that? 5?
5.
High or low?
Low.
Nope.
If I had said high, would that have worked?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Yeah.
Now it's my. Okay. Can you take care of the leader,
Me?
or do I have to? Can all of you?
We can handle that. You take care of that,
Andrew can.
Sando.
Why don't you just go ahead and, while the opportunity's at hand, push him right into the spikes?
Well, somebody's over him.
No, I'm on top of, like, above Logan.
Yeah.
Logan's over here. And why'd you put the character over there?
Logan's right there.
No,
here's two
Logan's
things-
over here.
So there's 2 things I can do.
Oh, I didn't move him there.
I can either swing my flail and hit him into the pit.
Yes.
Hit the guy to your left. The
Okay,
elf.
so what's this sand elf? Is it another paladin?
Yeah, they're all paladins.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over here and attempt to strike. And hope I don't kill myself. Alright, so I roll a d20. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Let me
What'd
see
you do?
this.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
I need to see this.
1,
Oh,
12,
Oh god.
2.
Oh my god. So stop. Crit fail. 12, which doesn't hit, but isn't a
No,
crit.
it has +2.
14,
14.
but they have armor on.
Right, so does it still hit?
No, it does not.
he
So,
triple failed.
What the fuck is their armor?
well, they're all wearing plate mail and they're all blessed.
It's
So-
like you're trying to tell us they're holy.
So, before you roll damage, please tell me how much health do you have?
I have 30.
Okay, roll damage on yourself.
Alright.
Low.
So is all this doubled, or do I just take?
You
Normal
just,
damage.
You just take it, yeah.
And
All
then
right,
half
so-
of what you
1
take.
damage.
So far 3. No, so far it's 4, because 3 divided by 2 is
No.
1.5 round.
That's
Yeah.
The wording of it was like that, yes, but it wasn't meant to be like that. So the damage you're doing to yourself doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think we have it on crit fails. You gain damage from your bonuses.
What? Oh, I don't take damage from bonuses.
Bonuses. Yeah, so that's just 1 damage.
There's 1. 11.
11.
1.
Oh my god! You take 13 damage. You are lucky, you son of a bitch.
Well, doesn't he take 1.5 from the thing?
No.
No. It's damage I inflict upon an enemy is how it's going to word it.
Okay.
Lucky.
And when I miss, I'm going to go, fuck!
He knows that word?
And just as you say, you get a mouthful of spiked ball.
High fiber.
And I'm just going to be there and be like, and try to nom on it.
Gosh.
With let's see, so they
Somebody-
all went. Everyone's. Oh no, my 2 guys that are on 5. So what will they do? What will they
What?
do?
You don't have 2 on 5.
Yeah, I do.
The
No,
other 2 guys in front of me.
one of them went already.
No,
Still
he's
the
on 3.
standard.
This is a 1. He's a 5.
He's a
And
3.
then one of those guys is 5.
Okay.
The leader's on 1. One of one's on 3 and 2 are on 5.
Okay.
So, okay. Interesting.
Is he going to smite me?
No, he doesn't have smite. He has divine strike.
So is he going to do that?
What he's going to do is they're going to work as a team, and righteousness is still going. It actually ends this turn. So,
So righteous. Oh, okay, no.
yeah, righteous ends this turn.
When does my thing fall off?
What thing? Oh, when
The,
he dies. When he dies.
Oh, so somebody kill him. So I don't.
We're working on it.
Kill the elf. So one of them casts Blessing 3 on his buddy. He
Which
casts. Oh, his the other 5. He casts and it's successful and gives him +1 to hit. He then goes. Oh, sorry, no, actually, it's not even +1 to hit. It's +2 to hit for now, until the end of the turn. Oh shit, that's not good. And they're gonna cast. I don't know if that would work. Screw it. I'm gonna do it. He casts Evil Flea. And fails miserably.
Ha.
With a 2.
Does he crit fail?
No, with
Does
a
it-
2.
does he-
Would you consider your character evil?
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Morgan, you're more chaotic than actually evil.
Yeah, he's not chaotic. He's just kind of
And I'm just plain stupid.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
the only
know.
people it
Hold
would have
on there, hold on there, hold on there.
Andrea.
Whoa. Considering backstory, I would consider Vaughn evil. Personality and character, not.
So my character's the
Bloodline,
oddball out.
Well,
Bloodline, he is-
Christopher's good actually.
Well, my character's also good, but he's just retarded.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether
Because you come from evil doesn't mean you are evil.
Yeah.
Okay, so technically speaking, I wouldn't call myself evil.
Yeah. You're just chaotic. You steal and then kind of.
So are you chaotically good or chaotically neutral?
Neutral.
Yeah. it's
Neutral.
chaotic,
Probably neutral, yeah.
Oh, I have a photo of that.
But no, evil fleas all negatively aligned enemies have 20% to have fear per turn after cast.
And luckily he failed.
Andrea
Because
and
he ain't getting me.
And righteous does all holy spells do plus 1/2 for 2 turns.
You ain't killing me just yet.
Oh wait, which one casts the hammer?
I believe it was the elf.
yeah.
Okay.
That is the one you're already hitting.
That's why he has that look on his face, right?
Yes.
He will. That's them. So
Logan goes down.
Yeah, Logan. Oh, -1 for Logan.
He's at 3.
Any chance that he can, like, unconsciously pop a soul?
No.
Aww.
Prey upon your demon.
What do we need to do to get him out? To get him up?
You have to win the battle and stabilize me.
Yeah.
What about any other way?
You could drop
We
a
can
health
hope the
potion down
demon
his
lord
throat.
will be nice.
Heals.
Drop a health potion down his throat.
We don't
I have
any.
a rock. I have a rock. Can he nom on a stick?
Morgan, get to level 5 and get a health relic.
I don't want that.
Well,
You don't want the relic, the healing, the magic armor buff?
I don't get that until level 6, by the way.
Oh, that's the level 6?
Yeah, but dude, level 6 is the relic, the Eldrick, and the dang mirror. You gave me 3 great ones right off the bat, so I'll be staying on level 6 for like a very long time. I think he did that on purpose so he doesn't have to edit it much further. I'm almost certain he did it on purpose.
no.
So, I don't know which one I'm getting first, but we'll wait for that till later. I'm only on level 4.
Yeah.
Oh wait, if you crit fail and you hit yourself, do you get XP?
No.
No.
You successfully do hit yourself, though.
That's what I was
You
saying.
successfully caused
what you're
damage.
aiming for.
Okay, well, that's the thing. It's like a cop shooting a car. He shoots out the tire. The guy goes, "Oh, nice shot." Yeah, well, I was aiming for the fender.
But you still pulled the trigger. XP.
Hey.
Anyhow, whose turn is it?
It's the dwarf's turn, I believe. He's still got to get up.
He got up,
Alright, then.
which means it is
My turn.
yes.
And as I see him get up, Black Dimension Pain!
Oh.
Can you confuse him into the pit?
Go ahead and cast it.
Oh.
Can I see him reroll, please?
Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. DM reroll. 17! Yay!
Well, it's better than what I got. I crit failed.
Yes,
Andrea,
but
you're not quite understanding. You probably missed it earlier, but I cast a dark spell on him and he shrugged it off.
Oh.
I mean, he still got physically pushed back, but the negative effect of he can't move to you didn't work, and he didn't take damage. So, he just kind of looks at you very angrily.
I guess I'm the only one who can take him out.
And me. And
Uh,
But what damage do you do?
I did 7 that turn.
I reiterate. What damage do you do?
which means
The kind of
it
damage
is-
that doesn't nearly kill himself.
It's Morgan. You get to go. So just go ahead and take your time and choose what you're gonna do.
It's my baby. Boom, boom, boom.
All right. How high do I have to go for that will save?
What?
What?
How high do I need the will save?
Oh, you just roll against yourself.
So I roll and you roll.
Yes. And hope to Christ I roll low.
Well, we don't have much of a choice here, so we're gonna try to make
Forward
semi-feral.
and go and try to go for one of those guys.
I know. If I can get semi-feral, I'm going for one of those two guys.
Okay, so roll your will save.
Take a step up and to the right and then do that.
Yeah. Move like over.
Well, if we were in the midst of combat, and I was gonna. Okay. Well, if I'm more like this at this point, I'm in between the two of them. By now, but 17.
Fuck. 11.
Woo!
You are semi-feral.
Yay! Wait. So I get half. Oh, now I gotta think about this. I have my whole chart. I have the whole sheet set up for when I'm actually feral, and now I gotta add it in as if I'm semi-feral. Crap. Making this difficult for me, man.
Strength checks, +1 to agility checks.
You can use the scythe.
Okay.
My life sign slowly dwindling away.
Sorry.
There's tears streaming down somebody's face.
Sienna's in an outrage.
Give me a second. Got it. Okay. Wait, does that mean it expects the strength that I use on throwing needles as well? Just out of curiosity?
What do you mean?
Because I have +10 to agility?
Yeah, you would get a bonus to hit on throwing needles.
Okay.
And wouldn't the strength give him another damage?
From ranged? No.
Well, you are throwing it harder.
Well,
If it was a bow, I'd understand.
he's hesitant when he pulls out the scythe and goes running at the two in front, the two away from allies.
Okay.
Strikes. Can't it hit both?
Well, you're swinging at one.
Okay, swing at one.
Yeah.
I swing at the one I previously swung at, then, in other words.
Okay.
One on the left.
One on the left.
Roll chance to
Going
hit.
from left to right.
$16.
That's a hit.
Okay, now I do 3d6s.
Yes.
Dang.
And it's +1 to damage.
+1 to damage. Wait, why?
Strength.
Oh, because my strength?
Strength, yeah. And it's the overall.
So it's all three of them combined?
Yeah, you combine the 3 and then add 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. That'll be 15.
Ooh, nice. 15 damage. And then Volpul 10 and Bleed 115. So, high or low?
High.
Oh my god.
I tear off somebody's head, didn't I?
You slice straight through his throat.
20% to hit a target next to the target you're hitting.
And off comes his head, and you continue the swing. And high or low?
High.
Oh, you so close. You fail to hit the other guy, but you de-head a 1. And that's a 2 XP kill.
And the crowd goes.
1 for the successful hit, and then 2 for the kill.
Yes.
Okay.
Right as he kills him, chops off his head, Vaughn's just gonna say, "Looks like I still know how to use it."
With
I would say something, but I'm sort of dead.
This team insta kill.
uh,
The ones that do the
Go.
the ones that do the insta kill, and then the ones that get insta killed.
You better watch though.
well,
Let's
crap.
just bring up your death rate.
Yeah, I've been insta killed.
So have I. It's not fun.
I haven't been insta-killed, but I do the insta-killing.
Somebody, if we make it out of this, that plate fiery red stuff that I got, you're gonna have to do something to upgrade that.
You'll have to buy it.
Alright, so whose go is it?
It is.
Unless I'm allowed to move again.
One
It
of
is
your-
Devin and yours.
Did you kill 3?
Yeah, he did.
No, not 3. He killed a 5.
No. But then doesn't a 3 go first then?
Yeah, but he failed.
Oh.
I'm gonna
All
stab the leader again
Okay.
because I'm really upset with him. 15.
Hit.
Roll damages.
4 damage.
Okay.
And then... Nope, that's a fail. And then...
10 to bleed.
Hunter. Yeah,
5 to bleed.
yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna swing again.
Wait, did he even go?
He got up.
Oh yeah, he got up.
Yeah.
That's right.
Alright. Here we go.
Don't kill yourself.
Fuck!
No.
Wait, but these have pluses to it, so that's not a...
That's 11.
That's 11, 17... That's a fail. An auto hit.
That's a...
9 is 11, so you don't fail. So you hit yourself and hit him twice.
Okay. So...
So roll damage for him first.
Okay, so that's... 11... 15.
So you take 7.
Yeah. And then you roll damage against yourself.
So far, alright. Then damage against myself. 7.
Ooh, okay. Well, here's the issue. He took damage. You were attacking him before, right?
Right?
So as you swing, and the mace hits you in the face, and the maces hit him, and hammer of judgment hits you, he dies, and a shot of bloody gore, and falls dead, and the crowd goes wild. And hammer of judgment is removed.
Yay! I'm surviving with 3 health.
Yeah.
So that's both of you, correct? Yes. So, well, shit. You want unholy? Fuck! I gotta go.
You're down to 2 guys, Hunter.
I know. Shut up. Okay, so who is closest to the not leader?
Me.
He is going to attack you with his sword,
Chance to dodge or block.
and he fails with a 3,
Oh, never mind. I guess I don't really need a chance.
which means, Vako, you lose 1. And, let's see, what do I do? He
Leader's
goes-
turn.
Actually, real quick, since I can see the weaknesses in his armor, do I get any pluses to damage? Or
I'm
to
gonna
hit?
say you get +1 to hit.
Okay.
He turns to you because you're closest, and you just stabbed him in the back, or stabbed him
Twice.
twice, and he swings his mighty holy hammer.
And measures.
Fucking shit.
Failed, didn't it?
He misses by a mile with a 2.
Quick, do a reactionary push into the pit.
You know what? Screw it. DM reroll.
What?
I'm DM reroll. You're
He
DM
rolling
reroll.
himself.
Well, I'm going to screen share so everyone can see this.
It's a 20, isn't it?
It's a 19.
20% to block.
How do I
I
screen
call
share?
bullshit on the DM reroll. Because you've done this before and killed fell.
How about I DM reroll that DM reroll?
Can everyone see
Okay,
it?
I would.
Technical problems. That happens every 20 minutes.
Yeah, screw it. I rolled a 2, rerolled it to a 19. Does anyone want to reroll that?
I just called
Me?
a reroll.
Well, okay, yeah, Logan
You
can.
called a reroll. Damn you. It's a 15.
I have 15 AR.
Fuck.
See?
Is that what I think it is?
Well, okay, so...
My turn.
No, not yet. I didn't want to do this. I really didn't want to do this. But as the hammer hits your armor and you're unaffected, it bursts into a glory of light.
Wait, it hits my armor?
Yeah,
20% to
Yeah,
block.
you just put damage.
okay. Go ahead.
Let's see, that's 1600. It's a block.
Cool. It hits your shield and bursts into a bright light. And who's actually within, like, range of seeing that?
Logan's knocked out on the ground.
I'm probably in range.
My head is facing away.
Andrea's
I'm-
like
I'm
Five.
in range of it, definitely.
Andrea's
So
like
I'm facing.
6-7 feet away.
Yeah, so you, Andrea, and I'd say Vaughn is looking
No,
away. correct?
we're in the midst of combat over here. I'm not even paying
Yeah,
attention
okay.
to my left.
So Vaughn's looking away, like I said. So I need you two to make a save to see you're not blind.
16.
9.
16 makes it. 9 does not. 9 is blind.
Okay. I still have
So-
+3 to hit. And I know he's in front of me.
And luckily,
Yes.
it's my turn.
But don't you have true sight?
Yes.
Oh shit.
No problem there. What was that, Hunter? Was your plan spoiled again?
I think he's dumbfounded with words.
Just go.
Next turn. Oh,
Okay.
don't get upset.
Here's what I'm doing.
That's what I do. I'm sorry.
With the dirk in one hand and one of my daggers in the other, I'm going to run up and just stab him in the back.
Okay.
All
How are
right.
you holding both of them in your hands?
Dirk in left, dagger in right.
You can't dual wield.
They're single-handed weapons.
You
Doesn't
still
matter.
can dual wield.
You have to have the skill dual wield. Otherwise, I would have gone in there with 2 four-headed flights.
And killed yourself instantly.
Fine, I'll go with the dirk then.
Okay.
Ah! 15.
Hit. Oh wait. 15. Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, and then 3 damage.
Okay.
Say, I'm not doing damage.
Neither of you
Uh,
are doing damage.
which means
Roll a
it
one,
is,
do more damage than that.
Morgan, go.
So far, Logan's done like the least damage.
I mean, is that other guy getting hit once?
No, he has not.
Good, bite him. Drain
Oh,
bite.
God.
I want blood now.
I need a strength check, please.
Wait. Just out of curiosity, what time is it? By now.
Probably. What'd I say it was last time?
Been like
two.
been like
Uh,
10 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
good.
10 minutes.
Just checking. Because I don't want wounds.
Hell.
Oh wait, where are you
hell,
biting
hell.
him?
On the neck.
Oh,
On the butt.
Yeah, beat the 18, buddy.
Yeah,
Plus
he rolled
2
a 5.
strength. Plus 1, 2. 1. 1
He rolled a
strength.
5. He
I'm
rolled a
biting.
5. Yeah. Take
He's taking 4 damage.
Ouch.
And at the same
Wait,
time.
I thought it was 1d.
Oh, no, yeah, 22, so 2 damage.
2 damage. You heal 2. And you get
Heal 2. I don't really need that. And. Wait. Every single time I suck blood, do I get a counter?
Yes.
Okay, so I get a counter, and then. What about the whole, NT loss? Make sure you keep count of that.
Do you want to do that or no?
Oh, I'm doing that.
He definitely survives that. He fights you off and makes another strength check.
Got it.
Fucking shit.
You had to beat me. I got a 5.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Woo! Do I get experience points for the strength tests?
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
your own game hates you.
I know. Oh god. So it would be his turn.
But he's on me.
Yeah. Which means it's
wait.
Devin and. Oh yeah, sorry. It wouldn't be his turn. It's Devin and
Matt.
Matt's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna stab this mofo again. 17.
That's a hit.
There it is. Okay. I just had to get Google Plus back up. 4 damage.
Okay.
Hey, that's another D4.
Oh shit.
And that's another 4 damage.
Okay. Well, you fail at bleed.
Okay.
Shit, though, he's taking damage. Fuck. Okay, so it would then be Volley's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna go. And potentially kill myself.
Oh god.
Wait, what are you gonna attack?
Boss?
He's
Oh.
He's coming forward. Don't hit
Wait.
me.
Hunter?
Yes.
For that 50%, to do another D4, if
Yes.
that succeeds, do I get another XP or is that...
No, you don't
Okay.
get an extra XP.
Alright.
Don't
I'm
kill him.
attempting this, right? I'm
Don't kill him.
attempting
I need
this.
1 more XP.
Oh, really?
Yes, I need 1 XP to level up.
Alright.
The way Volley's rolling is not gonna kill him.
Alright. So
We
I
can knock him
rolled...
down.
Okay, so I just rolled a 19.
Let me. Okay, I need to see this.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that's a 12. And that's another 12.
Okay,
Is that-
so
Oh,
auto hits.
no, that's just the one of them hit.
Auto hit himself, hit.
Oh,
No, sorry, that's not a hit. That's 1 hit you, 1 hit him. So roll his damage.
But you don't take the hammer or judgment.
No, but
No, it's
he
gone.
has 3
Yeah, it's
health.
Okay, so I take 1.
No, that's the damage you're doing to him.
No, he rolled a 7. Oh, wait, no, that was the...
Yeah.
And I still take 1.
He just glance off his armor and he. Just
Well,
takes,
technically
like,
he
the
took
next.
3.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
so he
took
takes
3.
3.
Matt, you're getting so lucky.
I don't know. The beginning was like perfect, dude.
One hit KO. He did like twice the health needed to kill. Jesus. Which
And I got-
means it is his turn.
Logan, take another one.
No. It's the one Vaughn has in his arms.
Oh.
Which means time to roll.
Strength test.
Strength chest.
Whack-a-mole.
DM reroll, please.
What was that? A crit fail?
Yeah,
You got a 7,
that's better.
which succeeds against my 4.
We're battling on low numbers here, dude.
Take your health, man. How much do you heal and how much does he take?
Oh, I don't have to heal because I'm at full health. Ha!
Can you heal me? Or
Takes 2 though.
Okay, and we'll save. He succeeds, so another strength test. Oh.
This is the one that he rolls a 20.
16.
Ha, you fail. good
+1.
sir.
Oh,
Now-
17.
You still fail.
20, isn't it?
Impressive.
Wait, where are you technically? Are you?
I'm on him.
Yeah, but if he kicked you and pushed you back, would you land in the spikes?
No, I'd land on the boss.
Oh, really?
Well, no,
Okay.
you'd land on me.
Yeah.
Would I land on you?
If you went back.
no, you would land approximately here.
Depends. Yeah, I technically would because we kind of came in on an angle. So I would just get knocked back, and I get knocked back. More towards Logan's direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he spawn kicks you back, and not only does he do that, he swings
Ouch.
with an 18.
Does 1 damage.
Close.
2.
Wait.
Three?
Let's see. What else? What does he have that could? Does he have anything? You're not unholy.
If it matters, I got a -10 to light.
Oh, that totally matters, actually. Wait, no, actually it doesn't, because the damage is so low, it doesn't count. Fuck.
Haha.
So, you take 4 damage.
Take 4.
Yes. And now it is Logan's turn. He hit -1. It's the leader's turn. Which...
He's got 3 targets. He got 3 people he can go for.
Yeah, well, he's still gonna go after,
Me.
yeah, because, the other one barely even hit him, and he's just gonna try and take you down. He knows this is a losing battle.
Oh fuck! Does he stumble when I hit him?
No.
Fuck.
It's all about stumbles with you.
I want him
what-
to stumble into the pit.
Grab him
What-
and throw him into the pit.
What did you say your, AR was?
15.
Ha-ha! Hit, bitch.
Okay. Block.
Fucking shit.
Oh, I didn't block.
I finally hit, and I rolled low as hell.
1 damage!
4.
Well, actually, he rolls 4d4, and he rolled a 3, a 2, a 2, and a 1.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I take 8 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, and you're not unholy.
No.
I'm just gonna look over to see if there's anything else he does. He does not. Fuck. Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have done Divine Strike.
Oh well. We all look over our sheets sometimes.
Yeah. Yes, it is a DM error.
Getting ready to
off this knife.
hit him.
So, yeah. Go whoever's the fuck's next.
I'm gonna rip out his throat.
I don't even care anymore.
Don't kill him yet.
Heck no, she's in a fury of rage. She can't hear. She's not doing anything you tell her to do.
Oh, I'm gonna tell her where all the weak spots are.
Where are the weak spots?
Yeah,
Because
we're
everybody hears this.
That's not gonna be that much help. You could tell her
Okay.
all day long, but her actually hitting it is gonna be a different issue because
Okay.
she can't actually
I'm,
see it.
I'm going to bite him.
Okay. Roll.
You're not gonna kill him.
16.
Oh, that's your strength?
What?
Fuck.
But yeah, that was the strength you got.
You bite into him. Roll damage.
That's not how you bite.
8 damage.
It's a
Ow.
D2, isn't it?
Wait.
No, my bite gives me a
Oh, yeah.
1d8. Well, no, 1d10.
Oh, it's because mine has the whole sucking and
And
Yeah, mine is
thing.
I
And,
agree.
And I got 15% chance to cause bleed 2.
High or low?
Low.
Thank God. I already rolled when I asked you, and I'm like, don't say hi, don't say hi, don't say hi, don't say hi.
You always go high.
I was almost go. Well, I know I went low for the nightmares that one time, so
You wanna know what I rolled on high?
99.
20.
100.
Should have said hi. Dang it.
So yeah, that would have been a crit success.
Anyway, I'm latched onto him.
You're biting him is what you're doing.
Yeah.
You just bit him.
You just bit him. You bit him. So that means it is. You can fuck off.
It's Vaughn's turn.
It is Vaughn. Doesn't. Yeah, Vaughn's done.
oh, it's payback time. Me and this guy got a problem.
Here comes the scythe. Here
Like,
comes
okay,
the scythe.
yeah, I took off the scythe again, right?
Like an angel of death.
No. This is this is getting pretty good. I use prestidigitation at the moment. I'm like on fire.
Oh god.
Like
What
not
do you
hurting,
go-
just like full on fire. Like eyes flaming, like fires all around me. It's great. It looks epic.
As you do it, the crowd goes, "Oh, yeah!"
I take that scythe off me and I run right at him.
Off with his head.
Yeah, take that 16.
Fuck. So that's a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, I like damage on this thing.
3d6 plus your strength.
Oh, yeah.
I like rolling for 1d.
That's it. Plus that.
Where did Logan go?
I'm still here.
He's just being quiet because he can't do squat.
That always tends to happen. Plus 1. That'd be 15.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh, let's not forget the chance for everything else.
Yeah, okay, so Volpal, bleed 1. High or low?
Hi.
Fail, bleed, fail.
There's
that's
no
nearby.
no one else nearby.
Yeah. So, which means it is now, some of these done?
Stabby,
Oh,
stabby.
wait. Oh, no. Okay.
I'm
you're
stabbing
gonna stab
before
him.
you do anything. Okay.
Okay, just make sure your hand is still, like, when you stab it, you stay in him.
Okay.
Why?
We're both
That's what
gonna
I'm
push.
gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna push him into the pit. If he doesn't kill him.
18.
Hit.
See, that's a 5 damages. And that's another D4. And another 4 damage, so 9 damage.
Oh, no.
And then bleed.
No. High or low?
Hi.
Nope.
Okay.
So, Volley?
Yep. So I'm gonna look at him with my flail. I'm gonna look at my flail. Look at him. Look at my flail. And I'm gonna, kind of bend up, grab him.
Okay.
And somebody's gonna help me with the strength test and fling him into the pit.
Strength chest. Son of a bitch.
Oh, I get to roll 1d4 damage.
16. Or actually, no, 18.
I leveled up.
Fuck you. So you kind of lift him off of his feet and toss him into the. Actually, you know what? Because you're 18. You guys are 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 18, and because you're being helped, I'm going to say you lift him up over your head. And for a moment, the crowd just goes wild, and you throw him into the pit.
I roll for damage.
Roll for damage.
Does that count experience points on my part?
No. not unless it kills him.
Shouldn't it get extra damage because he's being thrown into the pit?
Shush.
Oh, wait.
Roll
Add my
damage.
strength to it.
The roll damage is 3. Did it kill him?
Well, then you can add my strength, too. So +2.
He lands on the spikes, and the spikes jut up through him. And he gurgles on his own blood for a moment. And his arms trying to flail, his holy hammer tossed to the side. And he's trying to fight it. Trying to toss back and forth. And
He dies.
who's next?
The dude volleys, or not volley, Vaughn's beating crap out of.
He's okay. He
So who gets the XP for the kill?
if it dies by Vaughn's trap, so
Wait, did he
Vaughn.
die?
no, not yet.
Okay,
But if
good.
he dies by your trap, you get the XP.
Yay.
But since I threw him, doesn't he take some strength damage?
He does.
Alright, so... Is that a 1, 2?
Why'd you move him back there, Morgan?
He's in the
So is
pit.
that a 1d2
No,
on my
he's
part?
not.
It's right there.
There.
Okay.
Hunter, is that a 1d2 on my part?
No, I already added the damage.
Okay.
So the other guy, he's gonna see his boss just get tossed into a pit, and what he's gonna do? Oh god, this is gonna be funny. He grabs his plate mail, the leather strap holding up his chest plate, undoes it, and rips off his plate mail, revealing a bare chest underneath, and then scrawled on his chest are runes.
Oh my god, it's like that one dude from, I can't remember what that anime is.
Give me a description, I might be able to tell you.
I don't even remember what it was about, I just remember the dude had runes on his chest. And then he blew the crap out of a bunch of people.
The only one I can think of is Zero no Skyma.
Well, these are very crudely done with a blade of some kind. He's still kind of bleeding as well. And he turns his sword around
And
and he
stabbed
goes,
himself.
"For the Holy Order!" and stabs himself in the chest
This dude's cray-cray.
and explodes. So who is everyone
Me.
with
I would get hit.
He's getting
within,
hit.
everyone within
Wait.
4 squares of him.
Question, can I dodge?
You're directly in front of him, right?
Yeah. I mean, I've got high amounts of agility at the current moment, and
That is
resistance is very high.
Can I grab
And I have
Logan
glide.
and throw him out of the way?
Okay, hold on. Everybody stop. Directly around him is undodgeable. You will get hit. The next set of squares out will get hit. The next 2 sets have a chance to escape, but unlikely.
Can I try and grab Logan and throw him out?
Instead of saving yourself, I'll give you that chance. But first, Vaughn.
Dude, it would be so cool. Just right then, explosion, like spin the scythe right in front of me, just like taking out the explosion would be great.
Oh,
Do it,
you
do
gotta
it, do it,
cut
do
the
it, do it, do it.
explosion in half. You cut the explosion in half.
No, just like a windmill right in front of me, just like stopping the explosion from hurting. It'd be great. But anyhow.
Yes. So he explodes, and holy light.
Wait a second,
And-
that's light damage.
Yes, it does. What's your weakness to light?
And
He takes less damage from light, I believe. No, he takes more.
I take more.
How much more? What percentage?
It just says -10 on my thing.
So, minus 10 resistance. So you take 10% more light damage.
Don't feel bad, I do too.
Vaughn, how much health do you have?
25. How much am I taking?
Oh wow, you'll actually survive this. I think. Hold on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
If this hits Logan, he's dead.
22.
He's dead.
Hold on,
Logan,
hold on,
your life
everybody.
is dependent on me.
Stop, everybody. Jeez. So here's how it's gonna be. 8, 9, 10, 11, 14,
What's it does?
20, 22 damage to Vaughn.
Holy cow.
And you get blasted back. But you survive, don't you?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
You're like, oh, I'm cool. I'm just like 2 points away from death, but I'm cool. Who's the next set of squares out? Is anyone in range?
No. Me and Logan are at max range.
At max range?
Yeah.
Where is anyone else being hit?
No.
I'm the only one.
Okay, so, I'll say you could push Vaco out of the way to save his life. Roll your strength check.
Oh wait, we're gonna do teamwork here.
You're too far.
I'm close enough.
Maybe.
I could help.
It's up to Hunter.
I'll let you assist.
Alright,
Roll
I'm
the
helping get Valka out of the way.
I need strength check, please.
I rolled a 15.
I got a 7.
So you're not helping him at all, but I'm going to say you push him out of the way just as you are hit in the back with a blast of holy explosion. And take, what's your resistance to light?
I take 10% more.
Oh, that's fine, because it doesn't really matter. You take 3 damage.
Okay.
And you get blasted back. Oh, and the leader dies.
What was the damage on that explosion? For the outer edges?
The outer, you take 3 damage.
Like, what was the roll?
It's a specialty move. There's
I just want to know if it would have killed Logan, or if it could have.
yeah, 3 damage. That's it.
Logan, I think, was at 5 counters.
Not what?
How many
what
counters
were
were you
you-
at?
What were you at? Minus what?
I fell asleep a little bit ago.
Really?
We haven't gone to your turn since your last turn. You were awake.
-6, I think.
Thought it
You
was
would have just
-7.
Oh, that would have killed him.
Somewhere in there. I lost count earlier.
I think it was 5.
Seriously?
Beauty of recording.
Hey, I thought the boom thing was just funny, but he went a little too far after that.
What?
Continuing.
Okay. So there's not only is there an immense amount of holy explosion happening, a lot of holy guts are everywhere.
There's a lot
Vaughn,
of
you
blood.
actually, Vaughn, you get a face full of gut right in the face.
I'm licking it. Do I get counters?
No, you're
Okay.
fine. You
Quick question: is there one of the bodies still like available for me to just suck out of?
yeah, but I mean that's kind of
I don't care.
yeah, man.
I don't care.
I mean you took two blood counters, didn't you?
I only took one.
No, you got 2.
Yeah, you got 2.
I don't know what did I get two.
Because you
bit
have
him
to bite him
twice.
again.
You bit him twice.
Oh. All right.
That's where
Are
you
we-
said the health
Are
still.
we able to take any of the items off of them, or is that like against the rules?
I would suggest against it.
Okay. So don't
But the
take them.
crowd, after the explosion, everyone looks down. I think they kind of like shield their eyes and they look down, and they see that everyone's okay. And there's a bit of silence for a moment, and then they shout out, "Yeah!" And they go even more ape shit than before. Like you know how soccer teams like overseas go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that.
I just turned to somebody who's like, are you able to do something about Baco?
I can try.
Please hurry.
You actually see people in the crowd like grabbing each other and shaking each other like. Yeah!
Sienna is not paying attention to this at all. She is more concerned about her friend.
So you know how in like anime or something when the main character's really close friend or something gets hurt and
Yeah.
he's like trying to help them and he's like crying really badly and all that?
Yeah.
That's kind of what somebody looks like.
Oh, you want to have been funny if what you said? If you said, yeah, you know that how they get really emotional and they start crying and whatnot? Yeah, somebody looks nothing like that.
I'm gonna walk over to Baco, pick him up, and carry him.
No, leave him so I can patch him up.
Well, hold on. So here's what happens as you're trying to patch him up and the crowd's going crazy. The domestic elf comes out, clapping his hands very slowly, and he goes, "Very impressive." Of course, we would have killed them a lot quicker, but entertainment, you know.
Just a glare in his direction.
Well, this was your assignment, and you did fantastic. What? Would you rather us executed them? At least now they had a fighting chance.
Just continue to glare.
What?
No more thing, just a glare.
Somebody's paying no attention.
So, if you don't mind me asking, why in the world did we kill them?
Well, they attacked us a few weeks ago. Those were the captives. We attempted to make a deal with their, order to have them returned. They would have nothing to do with it. So, and they wouldn't, join us, so we didn't want to just execute them, so we treated them well until you arrived and the man upstairs decided, show your salt.
Business is business, I guess. If you don't mind, I think we need some healing to take care of. If I can stand.
Don't worry, we have a fully stocked medical facility. If you will follow me.
And I will carry Baco.
And he leads you up, and it's actually not that far away. Vaco doesn't even lose any blood. Well, he loses blood, but he doesn't lose actual life. And they fix him up really quick. And with that, I think we should end this session.
Are we patched up again?
What?
Are we patched up again?
I'm sorry, people are talking and you cut out. What now?
Are we back
I
at
said
full
it's
HP?
1 a.m.
Not you. Are we back at full HP?
Yeah, they heal you up to back to full.
Okay. Oh.
And actually, they give you like a blood bag and you can drink from it.
Oh, sweet. Can I add it to my inventory?
If you want. But I
Alright.
thought you needed blood, so.
So what level how much XP do I need for level 4?
I don't know. Let me look it up. And I'll be working on a Viking next anyway, so
I
don't
leveled up.
get a hissy fit.
Me.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I understand you don't have moves, which is sad, but I just have so much on my plate at the moment. Come on, open up. There we go. I'm gonna level. Well, you know what? I'll go ahead and end the recording. Does anyone want to say anything before we leave?
Don't kill me next time, please.
Just how the dice rolled, man. So, everyone that's playing and everyone that's listening, please see us again next episode, where they may just end chapter 1. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll never end chapter 1. Who knows? But there's an amazing story ahead. Please tune in next time and see what's going on.